Gordy boy. Gordy boy. Don't let the fucking door hit your arse on the way out. Am I right? Ta-ta. Bye. Willy Wonka sort of, no, stop. Come back, don't do that, whatever it is. That gif. Scovern, you don't even know how gifs work. I do. You'll see in my jump scare gif how I actually utilise the hidden technical abilities of gifs. Look how it just sits there. And then it does that. Look at it. And it does that, right? Well, the timing will be different for you. That first frame, when I'm not moving, that's just one frame. That's not like many frames like a video. That's just one frame. Remember, with GIFs, you can say, this frame, pause for 5 seconds. These other frames go at like a 25th of a second or something, or whatever it is. You've actually got a lot more control over how GIFs work than what you think. They're actually very, very clever. Very clever technology. So you could post a GIF to somebody to put on their Twitter, let's say, something like that, right? Imagine some sort of political person who you disagree with, or a celebrity that you want to play a trick on, and you, I don't know, you tweet something to them with that GIF and go, you might be interested in this, and they think it's just a still image of some sort of thing that they agree with, right? Because they look at it, and for the first 10 seconds of them looking at it, it looks like something that backs up their point or something, right? And they look at it, and go, "All right, and then they retweet it." What they don't know, though, is if you just wait for longer than 10 seconds, it will say GIF over it, though. Do you think these fucking... Most of them haven't got a clue. They'll just look at it and go, GIF, and go... Well, it's not like it's playing like a video or anything like that. It just must be like an image. Still image. What they don't know is that if they just wait for 10 seconds, the picture then changes to going, ha, Piers Morgan's a fucking wank. Something like that. Gonna geezer shot, band leader. Smells like... thinks of subs. Straight to Gordon Burns' retirement fund. Oh, he's doing alright, I'm sure. Let me just get absolutely comfy here. Right, wait a minute. I'll just bring that out there. Bring that to there. Do you know what I'm actually going to do? Maybe it's because I was talking kind of quiet on the Saturday stream. Maybe I don't need to do this, but I was thinking of actually, and you're maybe going to pick up a wee bit of room reverb here, but maybe if I just bump the gain up on the mic by maybe, I don't know, like maybe like maybe 3 decibels like this. Maybe 3 decibels like this. I don't know how that sounds to you. I don't know if it's picking up a lot of room reverb. Don't know. Naked notices exactly. Mince Joffamo beneath the headphones, writ on time, Scovern. Jam, thanks to subs, you're very welcome. 5G provider, thanks to sub. Can I really? It's fine. Like Steve Davis became a full-time DJ, I don't think he did. Would you consider making music making your 100% day job? No, I have given up all forms of work other than this. Evening, I'm Alex, Alexei, and Sex Piss. Thanks to subs. A belated Silla happy birthday. Hold on. Morning, everybody. How are you today? When I turn 50, I'm going to be seriously looking back at the stuff I've made and just getting it in order. That's it. That's it. 50 years is what you get, and that's that. That's your solid body of work there. Band leader thinks it's up. Send to the museum your band list. Getting nothing. No, that they've actually got back to it. You know, just to be clear, when I say they're getting nothing, it is like a kind of. They're still laughing. It's a defence mechanism. They're getting nothing. I don't think they want anything. Kinzarosa thinks the sub. I just thought, you know, they've got a wee Scotland sort of bit, you know, they've got a wee bit of Scottish culture thing bit in the museum, Kelvin Grove or something. I just thought maybe at some point in the future they'd have this wee corner of a corner that's to do with Scottish telling. They've got like, you know, a wee old fucking CRT with Scotch and rye on it. And they've got like still gaming. There's a couple of bunnets that playing, and maybe like Limmy shown. By the way, there's a wee storyboard of one of the sketches playing there, and there's, you know, fucking Tank Commander Burniston or fucking Chewing the Fat and fucking Rabsy Nesbitt and, you know, that kind of thing. No, a whole fucking museum wing dedicated to my genius. Is there not a comedy museum you can send it to? Is there? If you don't know about it, no one else does. Budge thinks the sub. RG thinks the bits. Can't wait to see Gordon's lies coming crashing down the room today. I think Silla's going to do a... He's not a journalist, everyone, because that's what he's meant to be. He's a liar. Not a journalist at all. I think she's going to call him out, as they say these days. Joe Pesci and Goodfella style. Like the amuse you type of thing. No, this is about Gordon discovering that he's been sort of fucking about with the stats and the Searchline stuff. It's nothing like that at all. How am I funny? Where? What, Scylla just goes like that? Do I amuse you? Amuse you how? Funny how? Funny like a clown? Why would she say that when we're talking about Searchline? Talk about the stats? They think they mean spoilers. Oh. Shh! Hold on, give me a second. Try to click on that fucking name. That was a serious 10-minute timeout. Somebody just got, right, that's it. Tom Hitch. That was 10 minutes. This one gets an hour. Then we're going to go up to 24 hours, then a week, and then a month. Feels bad. Whiskey. Tenacious thanks to subs. Emote slots. Can you make a channel Discord for fan submissions? And I'll tell you why in a wee second. Whiskey Miller. Rough. Thanks to subs. I'm not going to do any more emotes. I might at some point, but I've absolutely stepped away from putting any fucking work into anything. I'll probably do something. At some point. But once I start accepting submissions for people they do gifts, they'll probably then want something in return. They'll want something. They'll feel like, right, I run the fucking place, or I'm owed money for my labour, something like that. Or that kind of thing. And I'll be like, no. And then they'll go to Reddit. You're best to just go like that. No, what I've discovered is, and it's quite a paradox, this, you get on with people better when you don't get on with them. That is, you have nothing to do with them. Scott, Shabadoo thanks to subs. 44, Quetty thanks to subs. Keep everybody at arm's length and everybody gets on. It's actually like a kind of chemistry, molecular sort of thing, in a sense. So, oh, by the way, so in case you don't know, I was streaming on Saturday night. You probably do know though, because you'll have your notifications on, and you would have seen that. You would have seen that. Canada to Venezuela. Okay. USA. Mexico. Guatemala. Colombia. Belize? It's there, but I didn't need to do that. I don't think. Maybe I did. Panama. Costa Rica. It's not Ecuador. Ecuador. I don't think it's Paraguay. I don't think it's. I think Paraguay's maybe Ecuador. Ecuador is not there. Do you know Guatemala? This isn't cheating. This is fine. No, you know what? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking guessing. I'm not going to cheat like that. I'm going to get it fair and fucking square. Right? Right, here we go. I need to find a new way to remember all this, by the way. I will do it. Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama. I mean, look, there's fucking less countries, or fewer, sorry, than Africa, and I practically remembered fucking all Africa. I'm gonna do that. Ethiopia? No. To the west? Oh, right. Oh, that's Republic of Congo. Ah, right, you mean that? Right. Aye, that then is like what's this? What's this roughness? This here, and then what's this roughness? Is just the Algeria? I know it isn't it? Mauritania to the south east. It's not Chad, is it? Mauritania. The fuck is that? The southeast of Mauritania. There's Western Sahara's kind of to the west. Morocco. Central African Republic. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Mali. Fucking hell. Do you know what? That's one that I've ignored. That's a right fucking blind spot there. Because I just thought, oh, it's so big, I'll remember that. I was too busy remembering all these ones. Thought, he's not mentioned that. That's never going to happen again. I will never get that wrong again. Can't be fucked with them. Danny Boy, Humanoid, Grievo, Everest thinks the subs. You only see me turning 50 alive. It'll be a Sunday and I won't be on probably. Swamp Paint, Scott, Shabadoo thinks the subs. I'm looking forward to it. Well, careful. Voice is that? Oh! I was ready to say Stephen Tintin Duffy. His voice is a wee bit like that. Nah, maybe no. No. You know what? I'm going to guess that I don't know this song and I've never heard it before in my life. Oh, you fucking bastard. I'm fucking disgusted with myself. Disgusted. Will Turner, Costello thinks the subs. I said it was like Cabaret. You better get your words correct. OK.com. Thank you. Ah! Did I say it was Cabaret? I said it was like Cabaret. You better get your words correct. OK.com. Thank you. And then turn into thingy. I remember watching that at the time. What? OK.com. I thought that already was something. I thought I'd already got that. I'm sure a lot of these just keep fucking popping up again and again. That was easy, that one. Another business. Nice weekend. The Eternal, that great music video. Like it's a little known fucking brilliant music video, by the way. Have you seen it? Maybe it is these days, actually. Back then it was the video. That, Thriller. A 5-year-old with an iPhone could make it now, but they couldn't. So much work gone into it. It still holds up. Oh, listen to you. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna... I have to apologise to my mood. Off Key thinks the sub. Das thinks the sub. I am finally back on Twitch to resubscribe. Greetings from Germany. Hello there. Thank you very much. I'm not about to just, I don't know, maybe Saturday. Also, I watched a film called, I think I talked about it Saturday. What's it called? Mikey and Nicky. That I really liked. That one. 5 out of 5 I gave it. So I really like this talking and things happening, and it's also a bit fucking grotty and all. It's something a bit fucking different for the usual fucking... You watch something like this, is just speaking from my fucking point of view, having enjoyed that film, but I watch films like that, and I go like, why the fuck am I wasting my time on shite like that fucking Rebel Ridge? Why? Why am I watching a quarter of Rebel Ridge and thinking, I don't really like this that much? And then watching a third of it, I'm still not liking this, and then a half of it, I'm still not really liking this. It's kind of wee bit. That was. I suppose Don Johnson's kind of all right. I suppose that's all right, and Don Johnson's all right. And is that it? Don Johnson's all right, and though 4 out of 5, you've got to get Limmy. I mean, Don Johnson's all right in it. Watching like 2/3 it, 3/4 it, because see 2/3 is less than 3/4. And I'm like, I'm still watching this. You know, I keep going back to it, going, I've been told this is the film of the year on Netflix. One of the best films of the year on Netflix. That's what they're saying. That's what they're fucking saying. And you watch it, and you're like, fuck off. This isn't anywhere nearly fucking good enough. You go like that to yourself, maybe it is good. Maybe it is good, and it's me that's wrong. Maybe a day like this, if I would just fucking chill out. And then you watch a film like that, Mickey Nicky, or what was the other one? A Woman Under the Influence. And I'm not just saying, just films like that whole style are good films and everything else is shite. But, because I love fucking First Blood, which is kind of a wee bit sort of like Rebel Ridge in a very slight fucking way. And you watch films like that and you're like, no, I'm not fucking having it. Not having it. It's like being like starving and going for some fucking crap, shitey fucking meal. Prison fucking food. And because you're starving, you're like, aye, that was no bad. I mean, Victorian slop. Victorian prison gruel. Fuck me. The streaming bubble has burst and destroyed Hollywood along with it. The streaming bubble hasn't burst. I'd like you to look at yourself and go, what does that mean? The bubble has burst. What does that mean when I talk about that? The bubble has burst. Has it burst? People have went like that. Rebel Ridge is one of the films of the year. And it's on Netflix. And it's got like fucking 80, 90 odd percent Rotten Tomatoes fucking audience and critics. Can you really say the streaming bubble has burst? What do we mean when we say that? It's burst for everyone but Netflix. If you're talking about financially, if you're talking about, I heard that Disney Plus are earning a lot of money or something, they're losing money then. But that's not what you're saying. I don't think I should speak with some of yous. Trust and Chris thinks the subs. Can't wait to see the joy fade from Gordon's eyes. No. I think you're going to see the joy, the Friday feeling. I think we're going to see the fucking Friday feeling. We amazed it's at 71% Rotten Tomatoes. Is it? Hold on. Do you know, I nearly went like that. I nearly said, I mean, it's not a terrible film. Is it? You know, that's actually fucking that's actually closer. The audience score is now the popcorn meter. That's shite. tomato meter or tomato meter and popcorn meter. Why have they done that? Why have they done that? This was critics' score, audience score. And you'd go like that, right? So this is like critics and fucking online things, magazines and things like that. People who do nothing but review films and all that shit. And this is just cunts like me popping on and going, I didn't like it, I liked it. And now they've turned that into tomato meter, popcorn meter. I know what you're thinking. I know what they're thinking. They're thinking, use a familiar weight now, right? Why don't we change it a wee bit to just kind of freshen up? I know, but what about new people coming to this? Is that it? Everybody who's ever going to go onto your website, they're familiar with it now. What about new people who are like that? What does that mean? What is that? I'm really sick of it, everybody. I've had enough of this shite. Read more. All right then, I will read more. Well, we thought it was about time to elevate that discussion, and to that end, we are proud to announce the launch of Verified Hot, a brand new elevated designation and badge honouring theatrical films with the highest rated verified audience. Right. Right. Other changes, right? But they're changing it, the name it. So if lots of people like it, normal people, it's verified hot, like popcorn. And if the critics like it, it's verified fresh, tomato. I'd say that is closer to how I fucking feel anyway. 96% by critics, people watching it going, less than 3/4. Wolves, that'd be crap and all, man. Aye, good. Like this as well. Like this, I saw a wee trailer for it, right? Trailer. By the way, the trailer's about to start. Prepare yourself. Okay.
Take care of your problem. Who called you?
To work together.
No.
Okay. Right. Not sure that's going to go well.
How I work. This is not how I work.
Do you know?
Okay, fine.
Do you know? It actually looks really good. Bedtime Thinks of the Bits. If you watched Zone of Interest, I loved it, but admittedly watched it this morning and have had a drink. I didn't like it that much, no. I nearly fucking fell asleep. And there was somebody next to us nearby who actually did fall asleep. Jaffasaurus thanks the sub. No. True sign of an art film. Everybody, shall we get the heat done? Get on with business. It is the last episode of Series 8 of 1991. It is the last episode. Great review, just bash another film. What you want me to look at some other trailer? Oh wait a minute, what's the right? Where can I see the Meta specs thing? Meta Orion, is that what it's called? Orion. Right, where can I see? Right, I don't want to see first post. Two days ago. Was there nothing? Seen it? Everything revealed?
This is the new Meta
No,
Quest
not
3S.
not interested.
To fully immersive.
Full immersive. So this is actually the Meta Quest. This isn't the specs thing. So this is actually fully immersive now. I'm thinking of getting my son, this for Christmas. Well, this is actually fully immersive, right? I don't really know what that means. Basically, you feel it's just like you're there and it's happening. Really? Can we do that now? Aye. We're here. We've arrived. You probably, when you were young woman, girl, seeing the science fiction films like King of the Rocket Men and what's the one with the rocket thing hitting the moon with the face, right in the eye. Trip to the Moon. You probably remember that when you were a young girl. Science fiction. We're here now. So this is actually fully immersive. Can I try it on? If you want. Oh, here I feel a wee bit sick. That's on you. That's what? It's on me. That's your fault. It's a new way of saying it's your fault. That's on you. It's a new way of saying that's a you problem. A you problem. It's your problem. A you problem is a new way of saying it's your problem. Right, I can't keep up with all this. Leaf thinks the sub. That's right. Prime subs. Elb thinks the sub. Just hit 70 days sober. I just want it to be forever. Can you share some wisdom? All you need to do is get up in the morning, don't drink, go to bed, and that's that.
All right.
Looks good.
You can now run everything from 2D mobile apps to remote desktop for PC to fully immersive experiences all up for PC. You can now run everything from 2D mobile apps to remote desktop. Live demo artifact. All right. You can now run everything from 2D mobile apps to remote desktop for PC to fully immersive experiences all on one device. You can open screens. You can put them anywhere around you. You can have pretty much as many of them running as you want. And we have also rebuilt all of our social apps.
By the way, I saw you wearing this. What's this? Is that his name on his top? Zuck.
Rebuilt all of our social apps.
He looks like shite. Well, that's the fucking point. His hair's a wee bit like that, and the t-shirt's a bit baggy. Remember, he's like, a wee bit kind of built now. That's like, he looks like a normal cunt. He doesn't look like that, like a fucking, android with a sort of, like kind of Julius Caesar sort of fringe wig placed on it. Like that. He looks a bit messy. He looks like somebody who might use this thing. Like, you just slap that on and I'm going to make myself some cereal.
For Mixed Reality 2, we've got all new Instagram and Facebook experiences to bring...
Right, you think I'm going to... Do you really fucking... Why don't they see? Why don't they... Look at that. Why don't they see? How is that a fucking improvement? Putting on a big fucking headset? What is it? The Oculus thingamabob? Or what the fuck it is, I don't know. What's it called? Is it that? This, rather than this? Oh, look at that, by the way. Look. How'd you use it? What do you think when you want to not use it anymore? Actually, something else. Oh. But is that? It's not happening. And for that, what is that anyway? Like Instagram and
feeds and your reels with you into mixed reality, a really nice interface so you can lean back, enjoy your content on nice big screens. And there's a bunch more too. All right, we've been working with Microsoft.
Why do you has he always been like that? By the way, I kind of and the you know, so you can see your that sort of casual sort of, and you can so you can see there that you know, as if he's just like that, that point and that point and that point, and just sort of like make it up. It doesn't seem over rehearsed. Is that like a kind of... I can't remember exactly what Steve Jobs was like. You know, just sort of... Like it's a technique. It's a technique. To go like that, right? See, instead of going like that, say these words exactly, say these words exactly, say, you know, just get it like that. It'll look a bit stiff, like you've got something to hide. Just remember the main talking points, so get the wee prompts on the screen, and then talk like a normal person. Human. Anyway.
And it'll start pairing. So if you want to work on a giant virtual display or a bunch of virtual displays, or if you want to work on your projects without distractions or with other people, Quest is going to be able to be a natural extension of your PC. We're also bringing photo going to be able to be a natural extension of your PC. A bunch of virtual, and it'll start pairing. So if you want,
I can imagine there being a use for that in some sort of way, right? But more than just having a nice big monitor, 2 monitors, what way? Exactly. You have to use your imagination to go, why would I want this more than just a monitor or two? I mean, on Windows, you can swap to whole new desktops, and that's that wee feature. I never use it, but you can go like that, a whole, the way everything's all laid out. You can have all these browsers opening bits and bobs and all that, and then switch to a whole new desktop. It just slides into a whole new thing. Never use it, but and see that, see just this, look. See having to do that point. Look at that. Look, doing that.
And
Having to look, do that. Look there.
and it'll start pairing.
Right,
So
right, hold on, okay, hold on, yeah, and then.
if you want to work on a giant virtual display or a bunch of virtual displays, or if you want to work on your projects without distractions or with other people,
And all it takes is for it to be. This is actually quite good, and I get to one fidgety bit. Like, see, for this, I'm just going to take it off for this. I'm just going to take that off just now and just go back to the computer. Do that. You're not going to be picking that up again. You're just going to be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to stick with this.
Quest is going to be able to be a natural extension of your PC. We're also bringing photorealistic spaces to the metaverse. And we call this Hyperscape. And the way this works is you can use your phone to scan a room and then recreate it, or you can step into a room that someone else has scanned and shared. Now, of course, there's gaming.
Woo, games.
Some really good ones coming.
Ow!
This new capability to build some features that I...
Training.
Doing well. Knee is doing well. It feels strong. I'm ramping up training.
Right, that's the... Right, so, prototype.
Different lighting conditions, wherever you go, whether you're in a coffee shop or on a plane or wherever you are. And
Wait.
Or multiple monitors for work.
Right.
Bright enough to
Oh, wait a minute, you made a joke, hold on.
view holographic displays. Sharp enough to pick up details.
Sorry, what was that?
Grams. They need wide field of view, holographic displays.
What was that holographic thing there?
Sharp enough to pick up details.
I like that bit, the Tim and Eric, that there, space. That means I like the specs and I'm going to buy them.
Bright enough to see in different lighting conditions. Large enough to display a cinema screen or multiple monitors for working wherever you go, whether you're in a coffee shop or on a plane or wherever you are. And you need to be able to see through them. And people need to be able to see through them too and make eye contact with you. Right? This isn't pass-through. This is the physical world with holograms overlaid on it. It is a complete...
Holograms. I don't think they're holograms. I really don't. I think they're showing an image on the left eye, an image on the right eye, and it gives the illusion of 3 dimensions, because that's kind of how it works in the real world. Your left eye sees something different from the right, and it makes your brain think that's, well, it gives you an idea of depth and things like that. That's not a hologram. That.
completely new kind of display architecture with these tiny projectors and the arms of the glasses that shoot light into waveguides that have nanoscale 3D structures etched into the lenses so they can diffract light and put holograms at different depths and sizes into the world in front of you.
Maybe you said this is like a 3D, almost 3D kind of space on the glass itself. Maybe he's saying, don't know if he's saying that, but it wouldn't make sense to have a 3D like 3D sort of object on the left and a 3D object on the right. That's not how your fucking eyes work. So he's lying. He's lying.
Looking at them. Voice is great, but the thing is sometimes you're in public and you don't want to say what you're trying to do with your computer out loud. Hand tracking is neat for controlling different interfaces. This isn't just the first full screen, like
wrist-based neural
wide
interface.
field of view holographic AR glasses.
Look,
This
here's
is
my
also the first device
wrist-based
that is powered by
neural
our wrist-based
interface.
neural
Look,
interface. We do still have a few things that I want us to keep pushing on before we ship this as a consumer product. We're going to keep tuning the display system to make it sharper. I want to keep working on the design to make it smaller and a bit more fashionable. And we're going to keep making, we need to keep working on the manufacturing to make it a lot more affordable too. Full of partners externally to make sure that we get a diverse.
I like the style. I like the style. I don't know if he's always been like that, but whoever's told him that, I think it works a wee bit better. And the you know, a bit more fashionable and you know cheaper as well. I'm normal, by the way. I'm just like you. Imagine you were up here, you'd sound like me, wouldn't you? See, I'm just like yous. Do you know what I mean? Just try and make it a bit cheaper and more fashionable. You know, just kind of, you know, be a bit weird and that kind of thing. Did I say that before? I've not mentioned that before. Nah. See, I fuck up my words and things like that, just like you. I'm on your side. Just a normal fucking guy. I'm a normal guy, honestly. Really am. I'm just a normal guy. Kizzery thinks the sub. Had any ideas lately? I've got wee ideas. David Sanders thinks the subs. Here we go at the season 8. We're calling it series. Series 8. Grand finale. Right, stop fucking about. Here we go. Aniro James, Dave, and One Tree Hill thinks the subs. Have you seen Glengarry Glen Ross? Now we're talking. Well, I did mention it the other day. I did reference it the other day, so do you know, I'm not going to be interacting with the chat anymore. Antony and Anonymous thanks for the sub and gift subs. On holiday for a week. Beast Jimbo, Soggy, Cleaver, Leaf thanks for subs. I'm hoping for something especially muffled for episode 10. This is it. Now everybody, I'll say it again. According to Wikipedia, Gordon Burns was on, surprise, surprise, from some year to 1991. This is 1991. The next series is 1992. So I'm assuming that's him out. And I'm assuming Searchline goes with him. So what I'm looking forward to seeing with this fucking episode is Gordon go like that? Is Gordon going to go like that at the end of the episode? I'll see you next series, I hope. Or I'll see you next series. And then Disney come back. Or will they go like that? Well, this is my last series. Because there's going to be new changes. Would they do that? Would they really go like that? They might go, so I'm going to be stopping Dennis to really focus on the Krypton factor. And what about the people for last week he's trying to find? Well, no reason why he really must mention it this week and just leave it. Is that it? Is that binned? That just completely binned? Did it ever on an episode say, do you remember 2 episodes ago? That's how long it took us, 2 weeks to find these people. Would they... Are they just, let's say everybody who's waiting to find out if they're, the Searchline stuff, waiting for a result, are they just, is that just all shuffled into a fucking bin? Or letters? Only one way to find out. I want to know how they I want to see this.
Ladies and
Here we go.
this
This is it. Just one wee thing. I just want to put that duck in. A wee bit more. Da 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 da. Here we go. Glover and Gooble, thanks for subs. Here we go, everybody. Thank you very much to the person who said frame rate. There we go. Here we go. Gets in. Here we go. Good audience. And there you go. There's your Friday night look.
Welcome. Well, they said that all good things come to an end, and sadly, this is the last show in our present series. Yes, it is a shame. But they also say that time flies, so it won't be long before we'll be back again. Well, that's cleared the sinuses. But now we're going to start tonight's show with a phone call, and it's to Don Philpotts. Now, Don is a singer in his spare time, and he sings under the name of Gene Dillon. Now, usually when I telephone somebody, I invite them to come on the show the following week. But as we won't be here next week, I'm going to ask Don to get here tonight. Now, fortunately, I happen to know that at this very moment, Don is having a nosh in a restaurant not too far away from where we are. So here we go. Surprise, surprise. It's only 10 digits.
Oh,
And here's another surprise.
I thought she meant it's only, and we're meant to go like that. Celery, yeah. I thought we were meant to say it's only me, Silla. I didn't. Why are you so saying a nosh when that happened 30 seconds ago? Can everybody press the number 7, please? No, that's immediate, right? That's immediate. Why are people... That nosh thing happened about 30 seconds ago and people... No, right, it's fine. If you're there sitting at home and seeing the number 7 fly up the screen and I haven't mentioned 7 yet, well, earlier, you're on a delay.
I'm going to do the recall because I dialed the number earlier. Yes, you can do that with these things. Wonderful, these phones.
Good evening, Gourmet Pizza Company, Gabriel's Wharf. How may I help?
What? You talk amongst yourselves, Brian.
Lies.
Well, I tell you, I mean, I'd like to speak to one of the customers in the restaurant close by you.
Yeah.
And his name is Don Philpotts.
Don Philpotts?
Yes, you couldn't do us a favour, could you, Chuck?
I think...
Because my nerves are shattered now. Could you go and get him for us, please?
No problem. Hold on.
Thank you.
Something's not right here.
I hope he's not halfway through a pizza. Hello? Hello?
Hello,
Hello? Who's that speaking, please?
it's Don Philpotts. I wasn't aware that anybody knew I was here. Who's that? Have you got a television on?
Pardon?
Have you got a television on?
If you really were in a restaurant, it's pretty quick for the phone call. Obviously, that the restaurant or whatever the fuck it is are in on it. They want to like, who? What? What? Who? What? They've been like, and informed, but how quickly they managed to get a hold of the guy that's actually this Phil Potts fucking guy, whatever it is. That could have been edited though. Might have taken like a couple of minutes to get a hold of him. It's just so quick. Or there's a phone call for you and he's at the phone like that. See if you really were getting surprised. You're at a restaurant and you go to the phone. Wasn't aware that anyone knew I was here. You might say that. You might know. Would you go like that? Is there a television on? You know, you don't even know who it is yet. You don't know who it is you're speaking to. You don't know who it is that's phoning you at a fucking restaurant. Who knows I'm here? What? Would you go like that? Is there a television on? Would you say that? You know, you hear the audience. Is there a television on? Why the fuck are you saying that? Let's say there was. Aye, there is. So? You might, if you hear an audience. See if you heard a telly on. And let's say you thought that was a telly. That audience. Would you go like that? Is there a television on? Is there a television on? Before I actually ask you who you are, this person phoning me at this restaurant, and I don't know how anybody knew I was here. What's that noise in the background? Is that a telly there? Is that a telly that's on you? Are you watching a telly dead loud in the background there? Oh, by the way, who is this anyway? It's so fake. I can't wait to see the back of this fucking series and hopefully get, maybe series 9 gets back to the truth of surprise, surprise. That's his way of going like that. I know about this. You know I know about this. I've been informed about it all. It's all a lie. Surprise. I knew something's going to happen, but surprise, surprise. Remember, everybody, 2 series ago, was it? Somebody said on the phone, yes, I have a card here that's saying, it really is Scylla, act surprised. Remember? Do you remember? They actually said, oh, I've got a bit of paper here saying, it really is Scylla here, act surprised. Yous don't remember. I remember. There you go. Do you remember? We're talking about 20 episodes ago, by the way. I think something like that happens, and he can hear the audience, right? And he's thinking, how can I add a bit of kind of like, I don't know what's going on here. Go, what's that noise in the background? Are you outside with lots of people at maybe a concert or television? You really should ask who it is first and not concern yourself with that if you want it to look real. Right enough. Who is this? What's that racket in the background, by the way? I can't hear you with that racket. Could you get out of that concert that you're in? That was good, wasn't it? It sounds like I don't... Eddie thinks a sub. Unfortunately, you have accidentally merged with Neelix. Do you accept it and live the rest of your life as Limmix, or opt for separation but have no cock? No, I'll be happy to merge with Neelix if I can retain my cock.
We've got more than a television on. Oh, surprise, surprise, the camera's on.
Go get your fucking shine box.
We've got more than a television on. Oh, surprise, surprise, the camera's on you, Don Philpotts. Yes, and if you look into the camera, Chuck, give us a lovely beaming smile, because I can see you. Surprise, surprise.
I'm only breaking your balls.
Scylla here.
Who's that?
Pat the Baker thinks the sub.
It's Scylla, Chuck.
You mean got a lot of Scylla, that one?
Yes, it's Scylla here in the flesh. Now, Don, let's get down to business.
I'm angry.
Your wife Janice tells me that you're a bit of a warbler. In fact, you're a lovely singer. Is that right?
I am in the bathroom, yeah.
No, you do more than that. In fact, you do a little bit of operatic singing as well. Is that right?
Occasionally, yeah.
Well, Janice tells me, in fact, you used to sing Nessun Dorma when Pavarotti was a skinny little wimp. Is that right?
Yeah, he was a lightweight when I started.
Is that right?
Yeah, he was a lightweight when I started.
Well, Don, here it is. Surprise, surprise. We would like you to sing in front of our audience a little bit of Pavarotti. Will you do that?
I think I'll need a stiff brandy first.
What's that?
Brandy, you can have anything you like as long as you can walk to the studios, because we're only next door, Chuck. You know that.
Well, we passed it in the taxi coming in, actually.
Did you?
So I think it's round the corner.
Well, you'll pass it in the taxi coming back as well.
Don't like being lied to.
The food. Don't worry about the food, Chuck, because you can have your pizzas as a takeaway.
Oh, I'll get it back.
And will you come along then, Chuck?
What, do you want me to come now?
Oh, yes, please. And bring your dear wife, Janice, with you. Will you do that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
I know you're gobsmacked. Have a quick gargle. I shall see you in a minute. All right, Chuck? See you later. Ta-ra, Don.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ra.
I just need to... I know this programme is long gone. And the producers are not here. They're not here. I just want to say to the universe, I know that this is a lot of shite. And I will not be fooled. I need to say it out loud. I don't know why. Pat the Baker, Bane in the Neck, Ted Rogers Coast, thanks to subs. What's a style of facial hair that's always tickled your fancy but never followed through with? Tickled my fancy. Nah, nothing's really tickled my fancy that I went, oh, I wish I had the guts to do that. Nothing. I've never really liked the idea of a moustache or a handlebar thing or goatee. No, I think anything I've liked, I've done. Official fans hotel for your 50th, I'll be camping at yours. Camping, but up in the Campsies. I'll be up in the Campsies for my 50th, 20th October. See if you can find me. And if you find me, I give you my permission to kill me with a knife in the Campsies. Pat the Bacon, Eddie, thanks for subs. Oh, thanks again.
Sitting in our
But just to let you know, I will also have a knife.
audience tonight are some of Don's friends who've come along to give him moral support. And where are tonight are some of Don's friends.
Get your fucking foot down.
Who've come along to give him moral support. And where are you, gang? Whereabouts are you? And there they are. Oh, look, and they're all applauding themselves. And they haven't done anything yet. Now,
Alton Towers, new ride. Always thinking up when I see this thing, this kind of bar at the front. It's a gentle ride for the older person. It just sort of... What happens? Just sort of goes to the left a wee bit like that, just like this. You ready? Here we go. Okay. Did you like that? That's it. Doesn't move forward. Or actually leans back a wee bit. Just that. You ready? Right. Shoot. Your photographs are just over there.
I do believe that you've got a Sally Carmichael amongst you. Is that right, sweetheart? Where is she?
Yes.
You shouldn't give people that age a fucking surprise. You should go like that. No, I'm actually going to surprise one. I'm just going to say one of your names here. You don't have to do anything. Everything's all chilled out. So I'm just going to... I'll start with the letter S. Actually, that might get the heart going a bit more. Maybe it's just best to just go like that. You. It's you.
Where are you, Sally? Sally. Give us a word. Come down and join me. I must tell you about this amazing coincidence I know about you. Come down and join me, Sally, look.
Dragging her down. Forcing her look.
Lovely to see you, Sally, tonight. Oh, have a sit down there. You won't believe this.
On you go, Scylla. Speak to her like she's a fucking Wayne. Hula hoops. Thanks for the sub.
Letter I got about you. And you'll never guess who it's from. Amazing coincidence. I got a letter about Don Philpotts, right?
Yes.
And I got another one about you. And guess who it was from? Mabel.
Edinburgh's nicest boy. Thanks for the bits. Full fibre. I've been offering pictures of my gaming chair and signing one at books them, but they're not interested and have asked me to calm down. Have they broken any lights yet? Because they broke one out of this kind of standing sort of lamp thing. They broke it and said they'd replace the glass. And we never got, they would like give the money for it. We never did follow it up.
Mabel Finney, where are you? I got another one about you. And guess who it was from? Mabel. Mabel Finney, where are you, Mabel? It's her fault out there. And she said, oh, very kindly in her letter that...
So far. Just get a wee bit of bubble wrap in that.
It's her fault out there. And she said, oh, very kindly
Thank you very
in her
much.
letter that for over 50 years, you've been putting on shows and pantomimes for all the disabled children and the grown-ups in and around the Sheffield area.
By the way, how's the volume? I watched back my VOD for Saturday, a bit of it, and the volume of the programme was actually very fucking loud. Would be better on mute, says Classic.
And she thought, well, it was about time, because you've raised an awful lot of money.
Saturday crew for you, aye, I was right. You're a bit I was a bit quieter, that's right, aye, right enough.
Money for medical equipment. It's about time that somebody put on a show for you. And surprise, surprise, Sally, or Aunt Sally, as they call you up there in Sheffield.
That's right.
That's exactly what we're going to do tonight. We are going to put on our very own pantomime just for you.
Oh.
Yes, we are. Yes. Yes.
Is there going to be a celeb? Any celebs?
And Sally, it happens to be my favourite pantomime. It's called Aladdin. You must know that one.
I do. Yes.
I'm going to be...
It's called Aladdin. You mean Aladdin? It's called, now you ready for this? I know this is a bit of a strange name, this. Cinderella.
playing Aladdin.
Oh, you are
Yes.
wonderful.
And you are going to be in the VIP seat.
Oh, thank you very
Because you're not staying here with all this lot. Oh, no, you've got your very own little theatre to go to.
much. Dear.
I'm here to take you to that VIP seat.
Is Gordon. Because you see, Gordon has told us that he's moving on to better things, apparently. apparently he's found something better than all you lot. He's moving up in the world. This is his last episode. So we thought, all right, well, since you're not going to be doing the job that we've employed you for, you can do some odd jobs and make yourself useful. Well, you thought you were going to get gardening leave. You thought you were going to get to sort of just sit in the house watching Columbo for the next month while we pay you for that. No. What you can do is you can take her round to that venue, and if you don't, you're not getting your wage. You're not getting your severance package, or whatever you want to call it.
Is our very own, our lovely Bob Carroll. Geez, come in, Bob.
Thank you very much. Lots. After doing this is your life, isn't it?
Well, Sally, this is it. This is your night, Chuck. And there's, well, you'll never guess. What have you come as?
I'm wishy-washy.
He's wishy-washy. He's wishy-washy. Now explain to Sally where's she going? It's her own theatre.
Well, we have a special Riverside Theatre all laid up. The audience are actually in their seats now.
Freezing fucking cold for a woman that age.
There's Sally to join us, and the show can commence.
Hey, Sally. Where are you going? You're going with him? That's where you're going. To your very own Riverside Theatre. And we'll see you later, all right? And I'll be dressed up as Aladdin. I can't wait, Sally. See, this is your night. Come on, Chuck. See you later.
She'll be Scylla's getting dressed up. I remember Ben thinks a sub. What would your last death row meal be? Is it you that keeps asking that fucking question? Big Mac meal, strawberry milkshake. Cohen Study and Liz Truss thinks the subs. Thank you very much. Sells a live meal in our community. Is that the equivalent of, is that the same sort of thing as the guy goes like, oh, I just had twins today, I'm going to name one of them Limmy. The company that no names, the company that I used to have, that me and Donnie, yes, I named that name. What was it? What happened again? We worked for this web company. A few is make websites and all the rest of it. Various people decided to leave that company, start up their own companies, and then we did the same. About 4 of us. We started a company, and then after a year, ended up not getting on with one of the other directors, and then we wanted him to leave. He said he wasn't leaving, so we fucked off. Simple as that. And then we started up Chunk. See, when he said that he's not leaving, we went, right, all right, then we had to think about it, and then we went, right, fuck it, we're leaving. I don't know, like, spoke to our lawyers or something. I think we then effectively became not directors, but employees or something like that. But what this cunt fucking had me do, somebody who, was a fucking director at the company, and I must have no longer been a director or something, went like that. Could you, this is like in the office, we still had another, like, 3 employees, right? He was like that. Could you just catalogue, get an inventory of what software we've got? You want me to do what? Just, like a wee punishment, like a kind of sort of, what you like, oh, right, we've got Photoshop and we've got that. I went, all right. I don't remember why I did it. And maybe it's some sort of, if I don't do this, he could sort of say, oh, you're not doing your job, that means don't have to pay you fucking money or something like that. I don't know. We were leaving in a month, I think. Was it that long? No, but we've not fucking been there for a month. A week, maybe? Can't remember. But it's something like that. And I don't know. For some reason, I didn't go like that. I'm not doing that. I didn't go like that. No. No into your wee mind games. I'm not fucking taking an inventory of what fucking software we've got. I'll do the job that I normally do. Was that? Aye. I don't know. I don't know what I did. It wasn't just like I go up and they'll say, right, we've got fucking Flash, 3 of them. I don't know if he went as far as going like that, going to get like this the serial numbers or some shit like that. Some fucking odd job. Is some sort of you know, I don't know, power play type of thing, because that's the sort of cunt he was. Which is one of the reasons why we wanted to get the fuck away from him. I think that's what Silla's going to do with Gordon. Onyx, Alex, thanks for subs.
Well, we shall be joining Bob later for Act 1 of Aladdin, but in the meantime, let me tell you about 12-year-old Adele Kirby. Her mum and dad wrote and told us that Adele was crackers about ballet.
What I should have done is I should have went like that. Do you want me to also catalogue the pirate software we've got as well? Well, do you want me to do that? Because you know how we've got 1 or 2 cracked things, you know, got a wee bit of pirate stuff. Should I catalogue that and maybe inform like Adobe about that? I mean, it's not my responsibility. After all, I'm just an employee here. Blimey, thanks the sub.
And her dream is to become a professional ballerina.
Is that the guy I had a fight with? No, that was like an old boss that I had bit in the previous, like the company that I worked for, if you know what I mean.
So the other week we sent our Bob up to Brom's Grove to sweep Adele literally off her feet.
Adele, hello, come here a minute.
I can't remember the story with this. I wasn't listening to the story with this.
Hello, Adele. It's Adele Kirby, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come out here where we can see you. That's it.
Fucking listen to him. Why is he fucking always out of breath? It's not like it's a fucking front door. It's not like, oh well, they're 2 up, and I ran up the fucking stairs. Smoker, but he'd have to constantly always be like that. Tom thinks it's up. Can you say a big happy birthday to my wonderful partner Jenny? We'll be celebrating with a full round of Limmy toast, buttery toast with extra salt. Aye, salted butter with extra salt. Happy birthday, Jenny. Enjoy your Limmy toast.
Her feet.
Adele, hello, come here a minute. Hello, Adele. It's Adele Kirby, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come out here where we can see you. That's it. Hello, surprise, surprise.
Hey, Bob.
How are you? Hello, Adele as well.
Yeah.
Now, a little bird tells me that you like dancing, is that right?
Yes.
What sort of dancing do you like?
Well, I like ballet's my favourite
Well, I'm
dance.
glad you said that. Because, surprise, surprise, I'm glad you mentioned the ballet. Because, as we speak, the Birmingham Royal Ballet are waiting in the wings to give you a day of your lifetime. Is that right?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Where are your ballet shoes now?
They're up there
Where?
in my bedroom.
In your bedroom? We better go and get them and get on our way then, hadn't we? Right.
I was concentrating there. I don't know if you saw my face. I'm just like, can I hear his breathing? Can I hear his breathing? Can I hear his breathing? I didn't hear his breathing after that. It's just that first bit. Like, does he run up to these doors? Does he run out the fucking van? Any dodgy jokes, Mary Biscuits, just ban. Just get them out the chat for the week, and then I'll look at unbanned stuff. Like Max there. Ban him. Ban them, please. Just to remind you, when I go at oh horny Bob and all that, I'm talking about when he's making these that the kind of jokes about always there's a door knocker and he's like, oh, I'm not seeing a knocker like that. Don't see knockers like that often or not, wee things like that. No, just there's fucking there's Wayne's about for fuck's sake, right? Right.
Adele, can I introduce you to Alan DeBroy, who's our ballet master?
Hello, Adele.
And this is Joseph Trippola.
Hello.
And Ravenna Tucker, who are principal dancers. And Jonathan Higgins, who's our company pianist.
Hi, Adele. You're going to dance with us today?
Yes.
Yes, good.
Arm forward à la seconde. And demi. And open. Demi. Very good. That's it. Use your arm. And port de bras towards the bar. Stretch. Really stretch, stretch. And open.
This is actually very cute. It says bedbug. Fasten to the 5.6 bits. Oh. This is not to be used to fund anything related to the cat. It should be used for a nice new packet of salt. I recommend Malden smoked sea salt. Thank you very much. You hear that? Doesn't even want to say the name. Fasten to the 5 points. Now this lot aren't happy about that, especially not happy about the cat. Like, I ate that duck. But thank you for thinking of me, right? Thank you. Scoldilocks, Near thinks the subs. Did you know that Bob suffered from terrible hay fever? So much so, his friends would call him Bob Allergies. Scoldilocks thinks this up. Hello, Australia. You're very welcome to the Laughs Down Under, transmitted live via satellite. Seventh of April. That's nice. It's nice, right? That's nice. That's nice, right? But 26th of April 1991. UK charts. 26th of April. Thank you very much. April. Hold on. March 26. Just want to see what's going on. Fucking crap, stupid fucking website that doesn't work. Back. Right. 10th of March. Right. I just want to see. Just want to see. All right, right. So, 26th of April, 1991. The charts on that following Sunday. What we got? One and only, still at fucking number one. Shoop Shoop song. That got to number one. That's been hanging about for fucking ages. Sit Down, Hole in a Moon, Rescue Me, Size of Human Nature. Just try to see if there's any new ones. Get the Message. If there's a place to be, where you come with me, listen to you. Rock the Casbah. Why is that there? Was that is that because they were recently... Wait a minute. See Shoulda Stay or Shoulda Go? How did that get to number one in the 90s? Is that not an 80s song? Because of the advert, that's right. I really really side. They're just like, people talk about the Clash, let's get it out there. Can you dig it? There's No Other Way by a band called Blur. I remember that. I remember it just sounded like any other kind of like Ride or what's that? Milford Man gets exposed on national TV. Man gets exposed on national TV. Let the story commence. Gordon, said Sulla. We're going to need... Would you mind if we just had a look? Because you're leaving. Would you mind if we just have a look over, if you could just pass over the paperwork for Searchline? I thought you weren't going to keep doing it once I leave. No, well... That's actually really clever, that. Look at these wee pictures. That's really clever, isn't it? When you overlap that arrow with that same arrow, and the bit where it overlaps, well, at least that fucking bit there anyway. No, wait, right, just that bit though, but no, that bit there. Oh, wait a minute. Aye, the bit that overlaps, yep. Is it? Aye. That's actually, that's very clever, isn't it? It makes the number one, because it's to do with the charts. The pointy bits are misaligned. Pointy. No, it doesn't. It's just jammed in there. Are you telling me, look at the base of the one? There's the base of the one. Right. And what about the base of the one? Not symmetrical arrows. oh, right, aye, this is like that there. This here, the length of the arrow. No, the arrow head, but the length of that is long. Aye, that's shorter. But still. That's very clever, that up and down, you overlap it, even if though it's sort of different lengths, makes this nice wee fucking number one. Right. And Scylla said, don't try to distract us. We're not interested in that. Now answer the question. He said, what was the question? Listen, I need to go. I need to prepare for leaving. Yes, and so do we. Do you have all the paperwork and the letters and all that sort of stuff for all your searchline work? I'm leaving though at this. I don't see why it matters. Because of the handover, we're doing a handover, Gordon. You're leaving. And we'd like to see all the stuff that's happened, all the letters and all that, just so we can make sure, you know, anybody who we didn't help, you know, we could get around to helping them. But I told you, it's a very good success rate. I've been telling people for weeks. Yes, you have. And we just want to make sure just nothing's... I said, no, I'm telling you, everything's fine. And everything that was dealt with, I got rid of it all. Right. It's just quite a lot of them. It's like, oh, you know how John wanted to meet Mary? John wanted to see Mary again. Well, we put them in touch. John's now managed to find Mary because of her help. Right, anyway, and you sort of move on. Can we see proof of that? Proof? So that's what it is then. You think I'm lying? We'll just try to be thorough. So you think I'm lying? Gordon, when somebody goes in a motor to drive, they put on a seatbelt, not because they think they're going to crash. Because no, that's not got to do with anything. It's got nothing to do with anything. Are you calling me a liar? Gordon, what if I said that I think you're lying? I don't think there has been a high success rate and I just don't see any evidence. What if it wasn't just me, but people were writing in their fucking thousands saying, why are we not seeing what's happened? How do we know that this is real or no? There's people who wanted to get in touch with Searchline, but said that they've sent a kind of preliminary letter to us, not to Searchline, but to us, to the main surprise office, saying, I want to send you all this stuff, but I'm not sure if this is real. Do you really put the work in, or is it just a kind of made up thing? I don't want to get my hopes up. And that's happened, and it's thousands now. We do think maybe there's a chance that you've fiddled with the numbers. I've not fiddled. You know what? I'm out here. No, you're no, Gordon. Because if you daily, because I knew you were going to do this. If you just walk right now, we are legally entitled to claim back all the money that we gave you for your Searchline work, and we've spoken to a lawyer about it. If we can prove a certain percentage of this was made up, you will be paying us back everything that we've paid you. Everything. And in case you don't know how much that is, it's over £100,000 you will owe us immediately, within 28 days. And then Gordon went like that. What is it? What? I'm telling you the truth. The letters I put people in touch, I read it out, and then I went, well, there's no point in keeping the letters anymore. These people were real. They're real. No, I'm sure they are real. But did you connect them? Did you find the person? You know, did you do that? I swear to God. And Gordon says, I know for a fact I'm telling the truth. You know, you get people who say that. Have you ever seen anybody saying that? You know, like on the traitors. I know for a fact I'm faithful. You know, that kind of fucking shit. Like, oh, do you know for a fact? Well, that's all right then. I know for a fact I'm telling the truth. And Scylla went, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Gordon, I feel that we're going round in circles here. I want you to supply me with as many documents as you can, letters, to prove that these people you said you managed to put in touch with this other person, that actually happened. And I also want to see some of the letters that have been sent in. I want to see that just to verify that these people are real. But I got rid of a lot of them because there's no point in having a big pile of filing cabinets full of fucking letters. People that we've managed to put together. Gordon, how did you get rid of these? How did you dispose of the letters? Just want to know. I put them in the bin. What bin that? But like that bin there. What do you mean? What bin? I can't remember what bin. What bin? Just tell me what bin. That bin there. Just that wee bin there. Aye. That bin that gets maybe emptied like once a night. Aye. But Gordon, we get hundreds of letters. Hundreds that wouldn't fit in the bin. What is your say? If you're accusing me of something, I am accusing you of something. I think you're lying. I think you're saying that you put people together just to make it look like, you know, give yourself a job. And I think also you wrote in, I think some of these are fake. I think the photo album one, where the person went to get an empty photo album to buy, and then they opened it up and, wait a minute, there's actual 40s in this. Somebody's old 40s. And then, I've got to try to find the person who actually owns it. It does not make sense. How could you go to a shop looking for a photo album to buy to put your 40s in, and when you go to buy it and it's all packaged up in like packages of 3, you fucking open it up and there's 40s inside. No, it's like sample 40s, but actually somebody's 40s. How could that happen, Gordon? How could that happen? I don't know either. But it did. It did. Gordon, explain it. Explain it. I can't explain it any more than you can. I can explain it, Gordon. I can explain it. You've made it up to give yourself a job and keep yourself in a job. And why did you not just date properly, Gordon? Why? I did date properly. I'm telling you, it's real. Gordon, listen, mate. Listen. You're leaving, right? You're leaving. And a year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, we'll look back at this. Nobody will care. Nobody will care. We don't know how long Surprise is going to go on for. You've got the Krypton factor. You're a respected journalist and things like that. Everything's, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. It's just entertainment, right? Right, I get it. I know. I'm telling you the truth. Let's just hear me out, Gordon. I get it. You wanted to entertain people. You also wanted to give people hope. Maybe a few of them were real. Nobody's taking that away from you. But maybe one or two of them, you know, he sort of made up. I'm telling you, I didn't. Getting a bit quiet. I'm telling you, I didn't. Just listen. I would have done the same, right? It's so hard to find these people. John met somebody called Mary in fucking Sheffield, 1946. She was a nurse and he was still in hospital after the fucking war. He'd like to meet her again. How hard? It's hard as fuck to meet these people. Maybe one day there'll be all these computers and they're all connected up and everybody's got one of them and it's dead easy to get in touch with people, right? That'll probably never happen. It has happened. It's a wee kind of joke. You know, like Jesus inventing the table and chair in Passion of the Christ, and his ma, Mary, mother of, Holy Mary, mother of thingy. She's like, it'll never catch on. But we know it did catch on. His inventions did catch on. Well, there was an internet, but at that time there wasn't. We get it, Gordon. So maybe sort of, just to give people a bit of hope. I managed to find that, managed to find them, and all the rest of it. It wasn't good what you did, because there's real people seeing themselves on the telly, getting spoken about, like, oh, managed to put them in touch with that, managed to put them in touch with them. And they'll be like, but you did find that person for me, why is that? I'm assuming they wrote in to complain, but we never saw them either. That didn't happen. Said Gordon, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Gordon, we just want the truth. No, I'm telling you the truth. You're right. Right about what? Well, nobody wrote in. I never read out any on the telly where I've managed to put this person in touch with that person. You know, that person for last week, managed to find them. Nobody wrote in to say, wait a minute, that's me you're talking about and you didn't put me in touch with them. But how do I know that's the truth, Gordon? Because the people didn't exist. Sandwich says, what might you have? Fucking no! Then a fucking stand-up show. What makes it? What kind of mic is that? And how does it connect to the, what is it? How does it connect to the, sorry, Gordon, what were you saying? The people, nobody wrote in to complain because the people weren't real. The people who weren't real, the people that wrote in saying, oh, I was in this hospital in the Second World War and this nurse really helped me and I'd just like to thank her and all that. They weren't real. You made it up. Yeah. But we've surely had letters with people saying they want to get in touch with people. I've just put them on the bin. Well, no, the bin actually, but I burnt them. You burned all the letters? Yeah. Tell me very, very clearly. I suppose I put, you know how I like my puns and all that? Yes, Gordon, that's why we love you. I suppose I put the Burns into Gordon Burns. Very good, Gordon. So step me through just exactly what we're talking here. Just very, very clearly. Just summarise the process, the system that was in place. Just talk me through it. How it all happened. Right. Originally, real people did get in touch. Real people have always been getting in touch with Searchline. And you put me in charge. We've got the research team, but I was in charge of that. Do you remember that I asked you to, put me in charge of this research team, and I will then take the money allocated, the budget, and then divvy it up and, pay these people that it's my separate department and that kind of thing. That's my own independent, autonomous department. Well, I thought to myself, I've always thought I'm quite clever. I'm a journalist. I'll be able to do this myself. I don't need all these researchers. And, I've moved there from Northern Ireland, here to London. Costs a fortune to stay here. And I just thought, I'll be able to do this myself and get a wee bit more money for myself and just let them know, will yous be all right if I just let yous go? There's plenty of work in London. And they went, well, yeah, because they all stay in London. They've got families in London. They can move back in with their in with their folks, move back in with their fucking moms and dads. I'm just kind of new here. Do you know what I mean? I'm still renting. You know what I mean? They've got fucking, houses and all that. That's sort of just outside London. I've not got that. I need the money. You got rid of the researchers? Yeah. So it's just you doing searching? Yeah. The letters started coming in, and I noticed that it was actually very, very difficult to put this person in touch with that person, for John to find Mary, and etc., etc. I couldn't do it. I managed to do it with one or two of them at the start, but it was really, really, really difficult. Then I made one of them up. I tweaked one of them a wee bit. I said that they've met up. They didn't meet up. I just sort of gave the address. I said, managed to put them in touch, and I just sort of put a wee happy ending in that they've managed to meet up and all that, and a wee white lie. I'm going to call that a white lie, Gordon. I call that just a lie. Right, anyway, I'm trying to confess here. One thing led to another, and I did read one out very early on where I said, Craig wants to meet up with his old pal Davey. And then I couldn't get them in touch with each other, and I read out, remember Craig and Davey for last week? That's they've met up now. I just sort of made that up, but Craig got in touch with me after seeing that on the telly, knowing that he hadn't met up with Davey, hadn't been put in touch or replied to, and he complained. And I thought, I've got a problem here, because if these letters keep coming in, if this gets caught out. If this gets discovered, I'm going to get caught out. So I thought, I need to make it look like people are meeting up with people, family members getting put together with somebody else, old pals, without the blowback of, what would happen if I actually said, that's a met up on the telly, when they've no. Without the complaints letters. So basically my system is this. Any letters that came in, I would sometimes be inspired by them, like the stories. I swear to God, there was an actual photo album thing. No, the way that I read it out, there was a photo album thing. Somebody found a photo album. It was in a kind of jumbo sale thing, a kind of car boot sale sort of thing. Somebody got it like that. I changed it for a shop. I think that's sort of really fucked up. Because it doesn't make sense. You're absolutely right. But I was inspired by these stories, but I never actually used the real stories or the real people, and I just stuck all the letters right in the bin of the fire. I've got a kind of metal bin in my back garden, and I stuck all the letters in there. And then I just made up people. I made up fictional people. Ben, who served in the 142nd Battalion thingamabob, we'd get the wee things. I'd take a snippet of that, just make people up, so that next week I would say, do you remember them for last week? That's them met up now. People on the real, nobody met up, but at least there's no complaints after it going like that. You didn't put me, you get the idea. How long has this complete, total fiction been going on for, Gordon? Like me completely making it up? Yeah. Last 2 series. For 2 years then? Yeah. Okay. I hope you appreciate the honesty. I do. I do. Because surprise, surprise, Chuck. And then, see the wee room that they were in. They were in a wee room. The whole fucking thing got lifted up. You know, all four walls. Straight up. And there was a surprise, surprise audience. He was on stage the whole time. And do you know why they managed to keep so quiet? Because they were quiet. They were fucking stunned. And Scylla said, he's not a searchliner at all, everyone. He's a liar. You can get him now. And it started with one or two wee boos. And then everybody was booing. And then it started throwing things. And then, you know, see that old woman with the stick, the walking stick? Women like that would get helped down by the assistants. So they could go like that, get dead close to him. And Scylla held Gordon's arms behind his back. Because he's quite weak, you know, he's not got a lot of strength. And so that these women could go like that, hit me on the head. And then there was a queue. You know, up. The first hit just sort of like hurt, and then he got hit again in that same bit, and then eventually, you know, the bones, skulls getting broken. After 3/4 of an hour, he was dizzy, and he had to get held up by Scylla on one arm, Bob on the other. And this is all live, by the way. This is a live special. It's on YouTube. It's on the Live Leak. Live Leak's still a thing, by the way, on the dark web. After 2 hours, that was his brain dripping down onto his eyes. He was like, you know, when you get soap in your eyes, you're like, your brain is actually quite acidic, stings your eyes. But his brain was dripping down into his eyes. He's like, what is that? I've got soap in my eye. And then Scylla went like that. Right, that's enough now. I think we need to put him out of his misery. Always wants to look like the good one. And then they carried him all the way to his back garden and shoved him head first into the bin, the fire bin, the brazier. And put lighter fluid in and set him on fire. But because his head first in the thing, you know, it's like kind of oil barrel, but, you know, just with stuff like that. It just, the lighter fluid just went like on his arse and all the rest of it. You know, his legs were splayed like that, like he'd first in it. It just burnt his fucking cock and balls, and he was like, like that. But fortunately, because he was upside down, his brain slowly came out the broken skull, and started kind of shaking about and all that. And then Scylla went like that, right, enough's enough. And she went like, can I get somebody hauled her up and held up one old woman, you know, with a walking stick. Can I get your stick there? We'll get this there and done with. Took off the rubber bit at the bottom, sharpened it along the his patio, Gordon's patio, with the stone like that. So it's a nice wee fucking spear. And then Scylla went like that. Okay. Pull his trousers down, spread his arse cheeks there just so I can, right, well. Right, well. And then she jumped up in air and then brought it right down. And that was it. You could hear the fucking skull pop. And that was him. That was him. Right through the arse, through the throat, right into the fucking head. All the way. That was that. That was that. The end. And that's a true story. How do I know? You're about to see. You're about to see. Ivan, this is it, because this is his last episode. Macy, Ivan thinks of subs. Yes, I've been to East Kilbride. Last time I was there was 1999. Diz thinks a sub. Do you like Updog? I'm not familiar with Updog.
Surprise for a couple in our audience. Actually, it's a silver wedding anniversary present. And it's for you, Mr. and Mrs. Jack Holmes. Where are you? Come on, Maureen.
Oh,
and
God.
Jack, where are you? Please,
Oh, God,
come
no.
and join me. I can give you this little prezi now. Come and join us, Chuck.
She's absolutely mortified.
Hi, Jack. I like that name, Jack. Have a sit down there. Well, congratulations. Now, I know I'm a bit previous, aren't I? When is your silver wedding anniversary?
25th of June.
The 25th of June. Well, as it's the last show, we thought we'd give you, a little surprise. Now, tell me, you and Jack here, you met on a blind date?
She also had the programme Blind Date, remember? We Angie Jones thinks the subs. After countless hours of getting Scylla shoved in my throat, I think I've actually developed Stockholm Syndrome. Love it. Ta-ra. Aye. Never underestimate the human mind's ability to adapt.
Yes. And how many years ago was that?
Wi-Fi thinks the sub. Is it time for the after-dinner speaking circuit? Aye, maybe when I turn 50. Igloo thinks the sub. You are stuck on a desert island with Cilla Black, James Corden and Ted Rogers. Who eats who first? I would eat... We would eat James Corden first. That would beef up Cilla and Ted a bit. Then me and Cilla would eat Ted. That would beef up Cilla a bit more. And then I eat Cilla.
25, almost, coming up in June. But what I want to know, we're all dying to know, who introduced you on this blind date?
My friend Carol Peckings.
Carol Peckings. Mm-hmm. And 15 months after that fateful day, Jack, you actually tied the knot. Yeah. And you're going to have a big do, I believe, in June, aren't you? Mm-hmm. And I know it's your great wish to have Carol to be there with you.
We've lost contact with her now.
I know you have. You haven't seen her for 20 years, but a mix-up for her dresses. And I know you're desperate to see her because you do want to invite her to the anniversary party.
Yes.
Well, surprise, surprise, we found Carol. We really have. Here she is. You haven't seen her for over 20 years, but she's here tonight. Come in, Carol. Say hello to your mate.
Why they don't touch? Why?
So that's little Miss Matchmaker there, Carol.
It is.
You happy now, Maureen?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, lovely. Oh, while you're catching... I'm filling up myself. While you're catching up on the last 20 years,
Sarcastic.
we haven't seen each other for 20 years, I think we better take a break there, but we will be back, because Gordon Burns will be here in a couple of minutes with Searchline. I'll be doing a bit of juggling. So I shall see you all in a mo. I'm so pleased for you. Welcome back. Well, last week I rang 17-year-old Mark Sanders, who was so laid back he was practically horizontal. Not only does he juggle with 5 balls and fire sticks, he does it while riding a unicycle. He must be mad. Well, anyway, here he is.
Harvey's
the
not.
lovely Mark Sanders.
Harvey's fucking rocker. $7 with that voice and this I mean, I'm just going by, you know, just this fucking 480p. Like, what's going on? I mean, I know you can. I'm not saying his hairline is receding. And you can start to lose your hair at, you know, fucking 16 or something like that. But that's starting to, and you kind of just generally a fucking high forehead, which I've got, by the way, as well as receding. I have actually always had a bit of slap head. But it does look like it's gone back at the temples or whatever it is, whatever you would call that. Doesn't it? We're going to get a closer look at him. Looks like fucking Nick Kershaw. My bum smells thanks to the sub. Spam. Look at this. Look, look, look.
You were very relaxed on the phone last week, weren't you?
$17? Yes, fucking smug. Again. I get people who start losing their hair. People who, if you know anybody, or maybe any of you, so like, I don't know, you're in your 20s and you just shaved it all off. I think there's people I've spoke to in the past who are like, they're like almost no hair on the top of the head and they're in like, they're about 30. It's not like it's a bit fine, they're losing it a bit, so they just shaved it off. Like, completely, like, as bald as their fucking tip of their nose. And they said, oh, I fucking started losing my hair when I was, like, 16 or something. I started losing my hair at 17, says, so, aye. Funny that. In combination with the voice.
Well, welcome to Surprise, Surprise.
Oh, thank you.
We've got a lovely audience here. And you're going to teach me how to juggle.
Not only could he buy a carrier, could he go into the off sales? Current class, thanks to sub. 7, thank you very much. There's a wee delay there. Fash XP, thanks to sub. Thank you very much. Not your emotes, my emotes. That's my gift. That's my gift to you. Not only does he look old enough to go in for people's carrier. He looks old enough to go in for 2 carriers.
Juggle in front of this lot. Oh gosh.
Aye, look at that. Look at that there.
What's the first thing I've got to do, Mark?
First, just try 2 balls at a time.
All right, okay. Well, I used to be quite good at the, 2 at school, yeah.
There you go.
Yes. There you go, Mark.
And 3, just like this, you see, look. See?
At 3.
Would you like to try 3?
Oh, yes, easy peasy. Throw any time you like. Throw one in, Mark. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. No, that's not fair. Little, and again. You prick. Yes. Start off with, be gentle with me, Mark. Oh, no, it's not working. There must be an easier way of doing this.
There is, as this happens, a foolproof method.
Is there really?
For those more moronic among us.
Oh, really? For all those fools out there, including me, what is the method?
Well, do you trust me?
Implicitly.
Go like this.
I'm going like that. My favourite pose, actually. Well, I'll go to the foot of our stairs.
I thought she swore. What the fucking...
My favourite pose, actually. Well, I'll go to the foot of our stairs.
Really?
And wait. Ooh. Ooh, I could get used to this.
I mean, there's no law against it. There's no law. If I look purely from a legal standpoint, he was only 17. There's no law against it. But carrying on for last week's basically cock joke, and another cock joke that she made, no him. Oh, what was it again? Like, well, what size is your unicycle or something like that? Oh, I've got a big one, and I've got it's quite a short one. Oh, and they're all laughing, and I've got another one. It's about like 3 foot. And there was something before it, remember? Was it something to do with balls or... Barnes and Sunrise, thanks to subs. Maybe Silla's trying to bring in a change in the law by pushing it so people go like that. Something's got to get brought in, something's got to get done here. It's just not right. It's not right. It's not right.
Really?
And wait. Ooh. Ooh, I could get used to this. Well, now they've all seen I'm hopeless at juggling, but I know you're absolutely brilliant at
thank you.
doing it on the unicycle up there. How tall is the unicycle?
7 foot.
7
Last
foot.
time I looked.
How the fuck is this cunt 17? He's actually starting to look like... It's this... Do you know what it is? Look at the forehead. Can you just see? I mean, it's all blood, right? But look at that line there and that line there. And I know you get people who have got quite sort of wrinkly, rippled sort of foreheads. He could be like, he could pass for, maybe it's mainly the hairline, right? Like sort of brow or something like that, right? And this, I don't know, it's got the kind of, he could play like somebody's da. You know, like he could play a 17-year-old's da. He could play his own da. He could play him and his da. Without needing any kind of, aging up sort of makeup. Just walk out, walk back in. Dad, on a one-man play, Dad, where are you? Walks out a door, walks back in, looking the exact same. Yes, I'm here. Where are you? Batty, thanks for the sub. Thank you very much. ITVs. Something strange is going on here. Sid thinks a sub. Total Wizard. Barnes thinks the subs. He actually looks older than Nick Kershaw. Right, maybe no they are, but... Fuck, and then when you go back to him, you're like... I don't even think he would get that whole Challenge 25 thing that you get these days. Kanye thinks the sub. Not only could he get served for booze, I think he could actually go behind the bar and serve the booze. He looks old enough to have a kind of pub. He almost looks old enough to have a pub chain like Weatherspoons. I'll leave it there.
Last time I looked in.
Well, why don't you stand by for your big finale and I shall give you the big build-up. Okay. Exit stage left. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, with his 7-foot unicycle, we have... I'm not going to say the rest. We have...
That's enough.
Mark Sanders.
Oh.
There you go, my little chuggy egg. And watch out. Oh, don't burn yourself, Chuck. Oh.
Burn your hair.
I think not one flaming fire torch. Not two flaming fire. Are you appreciating this? Oh, three. That wasn't a trick. Shut up. I am now going, for your amusement and enjoyment, juggle the fire.
Do you know what? I can kind of picture it. I'm looking at him going like, 17, does that look like a 17-year-old? And I go, what was I doing when I was 17? I dropped out of school and I was just sort of, 17 was my age, I was just sort of fucking about doing nothing before I went to college, getting into trouble with the police and things like that, hanging about with these fucking dealers and that. And other than that kind of losing the hair sort of thing, well, in fact, where's the picture of me? The one I've got my profile picture on Twitter. The yes, old snaps. The one with me with the long hair. I've not got it. Where is it? Oh. My Drive. Pictures. This. That's me just after turning 18. I kind of got the same sort of face as him, if you know what I mean. You know, the sort of size of the nose and the shape of the jaw and, you know, different sort of face. I mean, different sort of face. I don't mean I look like him. I mean in terms of age. If you put a couple of, you know, a few wrinkles on the pupil, I don't know. It's funny, I look at that face, I go, is that what I look like? Do I not look like me anymore? Or do I now look like how I look in this guy Disney? Is that the real me? Degriz, Snowblow, Fiddy, thanks to the subs. Thanks for the hype train, everybody. I don't know how I managed to pull that face. I really don't. You know, get to look like I've not got any teeth. Just the right angle. Give us a wee moment. I just want to check something. Just a wee moment. Right. Cheers, Ultima. Thanks to sub. Crazy. Thanks to sub. It's a quick audit.
Please, this is the serious bit, okay?
Oh, yeah!
That.
Now, Mark, that was absolutely superb.
Thank you.
Because it's awfully difficult doing it 7 foot up in the air, and then you're about 6 foot on top of that. It's been absolutely brilliant. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Daniels. Well, now it's time to catch up
Aye.
with the searchline. And
It seems to me I'm like 17 the minute I think about it. The minute I think about how I was hanging about with and what I was up to. Aye. Aye, actually.
of course, the lovely Gordon Burns.
No. Will there be a fucking mention? Ballot Boy thinks a sub. Hello, Regiment. British Army. I am British. We will never change. We will keep our union together. In the name of Jesus.
Well, being the last show in the series, I'm sure you'll want to know all about the tremendous successes we've had since my last update a few weeks back, so I'll be devoting most of the second part of Searchline to that. But for part one, let's pack in as many stories as we can. And first, the story of an incredible rescue at sea during the Second World War.
Just keep in mind that if Wikipedia's correct, if I've understood it correctly, he is not coming back in the next series. The next episode, the following year, the next series, he is not coming back. Does Searchline get binned? I don't know. No spoilers, please. I want to find it for myself. Are they actually asking for new fucking stuff? They might sort out behind the scenes, but they're not going to be putting on a programme in the next series. Just keep that in mind, because we're going to watch the fucking next one as well.
Jack Roberts was 17 at the time and a junior ordinary seaman aboard the SS Fort Bellingham. The merchant ship set sail for Russia from the Royal Victoria
Maybe not.
in January 1944. On January the 27th, it was torpedoed off Bear Island and most of the hands were lost. But Jack Roberts and another able seaman called Patsy, both covered in oil, clung to each other in blizzard conditions in the water. Patsy, who was 21, kept Jack's spirits up until they drifted away from each other. Patsy was picked up by HMS Offa. The captain, believing no one else could have survived, prepared to sail away, but Patsy pleaded with him to keep looking. Then suddenly the clouds cleared and the northern lights illuminated the night sky, and Jack Roberts was spotted and hauled on board. Jack says he owes his life to Patsy and would love to find him again to say thank you. So Patsy,
Right.
once an able seaman on SS Fort...
Some ship is fucking torpedoed. They were floating about in oil and all the rest of it. Freezing cold. They ended up separating. One got rescued. The other one didn't they? The rescued one went like that. Keep looking, and then found them. Always was like, yeah, the good old days, huh?
Fort Bellingham, ring us now. Now, attention all Silder Stalkers. If you know what it means, it could be you we're looking for.
Does he not look a wee bit hunched forward? He's either meek because he's just been sacked, or he's got a hard on. He does look like he's got that leaning forward. I mean, look at the horns. It's not just the horns or his cock. It's a leaning forward bit. It's a leaning forward, like he's putting everything into it. See that? Keep an eye on that cushion. Next time we see him, that cushion will be over his lap. Oh, it's just kind of comfy. You know, I like to put my arms, lean, something to lean on. Like a table, people lean on a table. Katzen thinks the sub.
Sildastalkers are herring packers in Iceland. So here's a potted story of 4 Cumbrian girls who went out there on the working phones, all from Blind Lady, Maura La Roche, when they returned to England in 1989. So Maura La Tony Dunn, who between 1967 and Semitisation, Hutchison is together from Nightingale Hill, and their job was, we'd like to get 071 222 8070. I shall be back shortly with, as I promised, news of those successes, but right now...
Yes, of course.
Thanks a lot, Gordon. We shall see you later, all right, Chuck? For the final one. Never mind. On with the show. Now, see you later, all right, Chuck? For the final one. Never mind. On with the show. Now, isn't it funny how some people... Final one. Never...
Yes, sir.
Thanks a lot, Gordon. We shall see you later, all right, Chuck? For the
Look at him.
final...
That's a man who has been meekened. He's been meekened. He's not smiling. Remember, there used to be banter. There used to be, right, see you later. All right. Nobody knows. Now, she said, oh, this is the final episode, but we will be back. People watching us are like, all right, that's right, yep, all right, it's the final one of the series. Then I'll be back. She knows. She's like, final one. Yeah, never mind. And do you hear that he goes like this?
one. Never mind.
Hear that?
Thanks a lot, Gordon. We shall see you later, all right, Chuck? For the final one. Never mind.
Did you hear him go like that? For the final one, and he goes like, You know what I mean? Have you ever had a lump in your throat, you're watching a film, something that gets to you, don't even want to speak, because you're like, just when I speak about it, like that. Yeah.
Sir.
Thanks a lot, Gordon. We shall see you later, all right, Chuck? For the final one. Never mind.
You looking forward to it? Bum quack fart pipe thinks the subs.
And on with the show. Now, isn't it funny how some people have names that seem to go with their jobs?
Never mind.
There's called Mr.
Ah, well. Off to pastures new.
Lamb. And I used to know jobs. There's a butcher near us called Mr. Lamb. And I used to know a gardener called Mr. Mower. Well, the other week I got a letter from Fiona Birchnuff about her driving instructor. And his name was, wait for it,
Driver?
Terry Manuel. Yes.
Oh, aye.
Terry, or Terence Frederico Manuel, as he calls himself, lives in Warrington. Now, Fiona wrote saying what a marvellous instructor he was. He's such a cheerful person. She says he never gets in a bad mood.
It's funny, because he's maybe also got like a video recorder. And video recorders have got like a manual. Comes with a manual. Like, this is how to use it. Instructions.
Always makes you laugh. And he seems to know everybody in
If it's Manuel, I don't find it funny. Aye. I think they cheated.
Warrington and gives them a wave every 5.
And did you know, say something like Manuel, as he calls himself, as if he's chosen to do something different for the name that he's really got that works with the joke. Stacey, Disco thinks the subs. If that's the way I want to go out, right? How do I get one of these old motors then? I don't actually drive. I'm going to fucking learn how to drive so I can get that and I can go a bit like that, no seatbelt. Don't have to. You don't have to. Because it's an old motor. And if I get fined or something, they go, no, that used to be the law. I could say, I saw it in surprise, surprise. When was it? 1991. The law changed. The law changed actually because of that. A lot of people lost their lives because they were like that. Whoa, I've got an 80s Morris Minor. After fuck that then. After the fucking seatbelt. Bit of freedom. Can actually breathe now. Feel like fucking a human being that can actually fucking make decisions for themselves. And then bang right out the fucking windscreen. So Chuggity thinks the sub. Just left and have 3 weeks garden leave. Here comes Optimus Silla. That's starred out. I don't know what that is, but the Optimus Silla, it is real. It is coming. Optimus Silla, Winter Silla. Winter is coming. Game of Thrones? No, Game of Silla.
But right now it's showtime, so let's go over to Wishy Washy's Chinese Laundry for Act 1 of our Surprise Surprise Panto. Oh, heck, I better get my skates on. I'll miss my entrance. See you in a mo.
Right, it's 91. It's not 81. Right, come on.
Knickers, knickers, knickers.
Don't do it, Bob.
I'm always up to my elbows in suds and knickers. Oh, hello, boys.
Or is it actually already happening? I'm saying don't do it. Is it already... Is that what this is? It's meant to be, I don't know.
Girls, I'm sorry.
Oh, what was that?
Knickers. I'm always up to my elbows in suds and knickers. Oh, hello, boys and girls.
Did he say he's always up to his elbows in soaking knickers?
Knickers, knickers, knickers. I'm always up to my elbows in suds and knickers.
Suds? I thought he said I'm up to my always up to my elbows in soaking knickers. And I thought, well, that is panto, do you know what I mean? It's a wee bit kind of... Soaking knickers. Aye, because he's washing the knickers. Right. Why is everybody laughing, Mum? Why are all the grown-ups laughing? Is it one of the dirty things? Oh. The Cole thinks the sub. You're welcome.
Oh, hello, boys and girls. I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. My name is Wishy Washy. I run this wonderful shop, this Wishy Washy clothes cleaning emporium. We wash and you wish we hadn't. But hark! I can hear someone coming.
Wishy! Wishy!
Yes.
My name's Aladdin and I'm a fella. But I'm a man! Can't you see what I am?
Eddie, we can see, but never mind all that. You're in dead trouble, you, because that Emperor's evil thug, Abanazar, is after you as we speak at this very moment.
I know he is. I've been dodging that horrible Abanazar all day and
I know why.
Why?
You've been thieving.
Yeah, Bob's all right.
I haven't been thieving, Wishy. Honestly, I haven't. Anyway, it's not called thieving when you climb up a tree and take a few apples, is it, kids? No.
Oh, I love a panto.
What's it called?
Pinching.
What, pardon?
Pinching, is it?
It's not pinching. Sally knows, don't you, Sal? Scrumping. Yes. It's scrumping.
Scrumping?
Yes. Yes. Anyway, I don't climb up the tree for the apples.
No.
No. Sally knows, don't you, Sally? You know why I climb up that tree. I climb up that tree to have a look at the princess.
The princess?
Yes. She doesn't mind me looking at her, you know.
No.
In fact, when she sees me, she looks at me back.
What's wrong with your front?
Anyone seen Aladdin?
It's Abanazar, quick, hide, hide.
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Could be anybody. It's not going to be a big name. It's not going to be a big name.
Hiding him, hiding.
So I can guess. Bald? Actually bald? Is that a hat? Who's that? Who's that? Who is that? Who is that? Oh, no. Who is that? This is like kind of like Heardle. Oh, it's fucking Brian Glover. That's enough.
That's enough.
No. Yeah, thing.
Shut up, you horrible lot! Don't you know who I am? I'm Abanazar.
Yeah, you're on the middle.
Grand Vizier to the Emperor of China. And I'm looking for that scrumping scoundrel, Aladdin. Ah, there's that old fool, Wishy-Washy, the laundryman. Let's find out if he's seen Cinderella. Aladdin.
There's a wee deliberate mistake they sort of chuck in. I mean, oh. It's for the Waynes. It's for the Waynes to go, oh, he's just not a normal person. He's made a mistake. He's not that scary. Andrew, Mike thinks of subs. Nearly 2 years of laughs.
Oi, you! Oh!
That's got to go in his fucking eyes.
I'm awfully sorry. Anyway, who are you?
Abanazar!
I'm a banana?
Abanazar!
You get confused about your pantos as well as your name, no?
Go on, Mayor.
Awfully pleased to meet you, Mr. Abanazar. How can I help you?
I'm looking for that meddlesome boy, Aladdin.
Aladdin, let me see. When did I
Yes.
see him? When did I see him? Oh, I know. I've seen him. It was a week last Wednesday. Or was it Thursday? I'm
Oh,
not sure.
be quiet, you blundering buffoon! He must be here. He stole something that belongs to me, which I must take back. He scrumped my special apple that contains a secret map that will lead me to a treasure cave. And that treasure will make me wealthy beyond my wildest dreams.
Wait! I've got it! I've got it! I've got it!
Give that map to me, it's mine!
Give it back!
Get off, you old teabag. I've got this magic map here, which will lead me to my fortunes. Then I'll be able to marry the princess. Yes.
But Aladdin,
What?
you'll never be strong enough to carry back the treasure. Take me with you, and I will help you carry back the loot, and then we can both be rich.
Well, listen, I can't carry it on my own. I mean, after all, Wishy, what have I got to lose? All right, Baldy.
Nothing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hang on, you're upstaging me.
Remember, this is... If you're like, what's this for again? It's for her who... she does pantos for folk. Charity sort of stuff. Now she's getting... Shows her face. She's right down the front.
I'll go and get the treasure, and you can follow me. Now, don't be late. See you later, Wish.
All right, smash it.
Little does she know, I only need the magic lamp.
Excuse me. I'm a man. I'm a man.
Little does she know that I only need the magic lamp which is part of that treasure. And when I have it, I will leave Aladdin in that cave.
Yes.
And I will be all powerful.
That's what I like to hear. All I need is that lamp which is part of the treasure. And when I get that lamp, I will be all powerful. That's the way I like my stories to be told. There's a lamp that's actually part of that overall treasure. And that's the only thing I want. And then once I get, I'll be all powerful. And once I get that, I'm going to leave them in the cave. Like, right. Because a lot of stuff these days on the telly and films, it's like, I don't know The fuck is going on? There's too many people. It's gone too fast. Andrew, thanks to sub. Thanks again. Part of that treasure.
Well, we'll be back for Act 2 in a couple of minutes. We'll also have another searchline from Mark Gordon and an operatic aria from Don Philpott.
When are you going to break
and
the news?
A super surprise for somebody sitting right here in our audience. So, see you in a couple of minutes.
More lies. More lies.
Hello and welcome back. Well, the curtain's just about to rise on Act 2 of our pantomime, so away we go. That means me as well. Oh,
Can I be serious? Back to this panel, like just back to back.
I wonder where Aladdin is. He's been away for minutes now.
That double-crossing devil. I offered Aladdin all the treasure, but he's run off with the magic lamp. I'm sure he'll be back to see his brother Wishy-Washy. I'll hide here and wait for his return.
Wishy! 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 Wishy-washy! Wishy!
Hide. That's it. Hide.
Aladdin, you're back.
I am back.
Not yet, he's not.
I must tell you, Wishy, I'm on the run again.
Ah, it must be those prunes.
No, it's that nasty old Avanarza. I mean, I've got all the treasure and everything, but, you know, this lamp, he's got something about this lamp. I don't know what he sees in it at all. I mean, look at the state of it.
Good runs, joke.
It's absolutely filthy, isn't it?
I haven't seen him. I don't
This
know
is
where he
execrable.
What? He can't be there because I tell you why, laddie, if he was there, we'd be able to smell him because he's so smelly, that
He's
Avanarza.
a smelly welly.
I can't introduce anyway. If you went like that, Aladdin.
He's a pongy wongy.
Give me that lamp, Aladdin.
I will not. I beg of any. That lamp, I mean, look at the state of it. It's not even clean. I mean, it needs a good rub, doesn't it? I mean,
How's everybody keeping? How was your weekend?
Surprise, surprise, it's Genie here.
Oh, is this how he's announcing that he's leaving Searchline?
It's the genie of the lamp.
And while I'm here, I will not be returning next series with Searchline. So if you have phoned in or written in, it'll be getting chucked. No more Searchline letters after that date. It's gonna get sussed.
Aladdin, I'm so glad you released me. I've been trapped for a lot of years.
Well, you
In
don't look
fact, a Laura years. As your reward, I will grant you 3 wishes.
Hey, that's great.
The hand is in the way of the light that's on the face. You have been told it again.
And the first wish goes to you. Come on, I'm dying to know. What are you gonna wish for?
You mean I can have anything I want in the whole wide world?
You mean £1 million?
Oh no, a new wash dryer. This one's hopeless. I can't take it.
Granted, and it will be delivered.
Look, everybody, I know this is blurry. I know it's all a bit blurry, but this is video. This program is filmed in video, and we're looking at video on a telescreen, no horizontal lines.
Week next Wednesday, because we're out of stock at the moment. And for your second wish...
I think...
I know it's blurry, right? Maybe if there were lines there, maybe it'd be blurred. Nope.
Second wish, Genie, I want Avanarza to be sweet-smelling.
No!
Yes, and sweet-talking.
No!
And I want him to kiss everybody, even Sally down there on the front row.
Yes!
Can you do that, Genie?
A difficult job, but I think I can manage it.
Oh, Wishy-Washy, let me help you with your ironing.
Certainly.
Fucking get him, that's it.
That's 2 wishes. You've got 1 left. I know what you want.
What about the kiss?
The hand of the princess in marriage.
Yes, you're right, but I'd love the rest of her as well.
Your wish is my command, O master.
Where is she then?
Oh, she'll be a bit late. She's stuck on the M25.
Well, as it's a special occasion, I'm going to give you a wedding present. A golden coach to ride in.
Oh, do you think making Gordon do this is like that kind of belittling thing that I experienced? Like getting him to do the odd jobs? It's a punishment, isn't it? Ludwig, thanks for the sub. Beru, thanks for the sub. Got a new job after 7 months of unemployment. Best tips to immediately fuck up and get fired before the end of the trial period. Pick a folder somewhere, delete it, and then empty recycle bin. And then lie, just say I don't know what happened. Gogsy thinks the sub. Had to resub for a celebration of things Gordon. Oh, good. Lots of Gordon coming up. Your sub was well spent.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna blow that for a lark. I want 2 white rolls. One for me and for my princess.
Your wish is my command, O master.
What's that, Wishy?
2 white rolls, 1 and 1 cheese.
It's shite that they've got what they're putting Gordon through here. Oh, is that it?
And there's
To me tonight.
Yes, but you deserved it, Sally.
Thank you very much.
For 50
Thank you
years
very
of
much.
bringing sheer enjoyment
Yes.
to all the children, the disabled children and disabled adults up there in
Yes,
Sheffield.
yes.
For all the money you raised,
Yes, yes.
this has been your
Yes, it
night.
has.
God bless you, love. I
Thank
hope
you very
you've
much.
enjoyed it.
No way. Now look, now what you might be getting mixed up with when we're talking about horizontal lines is, do you see that there? And then that there? See that there? See that? See, don't know if you can quite see that, but these lines, horizontal lines, that's combing. To call it, that's because it interlaces the fields and all that. But there's no way you would just sort of see that by looking at the fucking telly. With all the lines, you just wouldn't see it. The human eye wouldn't spot that. The human eye. It's just know how it works. Right? Just know how it works.
Oh, I didn't feel a thing, really. But as this is the last searchline in the series, we're going to find out about some successes we've had so far. Tell us what's on first, Gordon.
Scylla, something's a wee bit different here. Would you like to tell everyone? Last searchline in the series. Now remember, yous all call it seasons within a series. Back then, it was series 1, series 2, series 3. But she could be trying to go like that. I've already announced that he's not coming back. I said this is the last search line in the series. He'll be back next series. No, the series. The series. Series 8 within the teleseries, surprise, surprise. So season is mere, I don't like saying season, I never say season, unless I feel that I'm forced to. But it is mere descriptive. It's horrible for me to say that Americanism. It's horrible. As I've said before, when I was doing the first series of Limmy Show, people asked me, is there going to be a second series? Are you going to do another series? When's the next series coming out? By the time I made the second series, people were saying, that's just a year later, People are saying, when's the next season? Is there going to be a third season? That is how quickly it changed. I noticed it. It was unbelievable. It happened that fast. I just never noticed anybody saying season between, what would that have been? 2010, talking about a 2011 one. But by 2011, people were asking me about a season. No, absolutely everybody was saying this thing and then saying that thing. But I noticed that just there's a big shift in that quickly, that fast. Sweetness and Squill Grizzle, thanks to subs. There was a pube in my shower this morning that looked like the MasterChef logo. Oh, aye. Kind of wee M with a curler on it. Should have got a wee fucking picture of it. Could have went viral.
Well,
So far. Tell us what's on first, Gordon.
Well, we start part 2 with a personal...
Fuck me, he's shrinking into himself like a fucking tortoise. Look at that. He's wanting to vanish, isn't he? He used to be like kind of long neck and, you know, fucking prove it. Like, see, even just the previous episode.
Hunt tonight.
Okay, wait a minute.
But these rats...
He doesn't look right. Wait a minute, he actually looks like he's shrunk in it. What's going on here? Shoulder pads.
We all admire. Desert rats from the second...
Yeah. I know his head's maybe a wee bit done. He's hunching forward, he's leaning forward, and his neck is shorter here. And in the last episode, as in the final episode of this series, and there's him in the previous one. He's shrinking away. He's wanting to just, his posture's gone. He's
with a personal appeal from Sonia Graham. She's
and it could be like a kind of body language sort of, like he's instinctively, subconsciously, you know, getting the chin down, sort of like protecting himself. Like that, he's sort of hiding. He knows that the neck is like a very vulnerable fucking area. So it's like doing like that, you know, he's sort of hiding everything without even knowing it. And he's leaning forward and he's guarding his cotton balls because that's also very vulnerable. You just need to go like that, the balls, just like that. That's it. You feel like he's fucking got diarrhea. He's guarding all the sensitive bits. That's where your fucking neck can break. The neck. That's normally where neck breakages happen, the neck. But he's guarding the cock and balls. It's amazing to see the human animal behave in that kind of instinctive way. You're that used to us being that clever that we don't seem to be like the other animals. And then you actually see what happens when somebody's in danger. And they go into like self-preservation mode. It's very interesting for what do you call it? Sort of zoological way. But also it's kind of disturbing. You know, as a human myself, kind of feeling for him. Anthropological, is that's to do with people? I'm talking about just to do with the animal world. Zoological. How do you do that? Zoology. Oh, affecting lower animals often as distinguished from humans. Wait a minute. No, I think it's... Are we included in this? Are we included in this? That one said, that thing said, often just animals that aren't humans. But, scope. Yeah, I'd say that's the lot. That includes us. So I was right.
Trying to find her natural mother, who tragically had to give her up for adoption shortly after birth. Sonia told me the full story.
Total fiction.
I was born on the 19th of May, 1969, at Bethnal Green Hospital, and my mother called me Vicky.
And your mother was just 17?
That's right, yeah. She felt that she couldn't look after me because she already had a daughter that was a year older than me, who she...
This person will have been vanished after this. In case somebody went up to him and went like that. Oh, I saw you on the... Surprise, surprise. What was that? That's no... Pretending to be somebody... Aye, like... What was that? Just like, oh, it's just an acting job. It's acting. But that's... Is it? By the next day, they're not there. They're not in the house. Champing the door. Milk bottles gathering outside.
Called Diane Jane. And the house where she lived with her mother. And,
Russell, whom she performed, Eric Jones told Jackie knows she had. There's more, but I haven't time to tell you, I'm afraid, because now, thanks to Searchline, she's back in contact with her mother and has also discovered...
Everybody, there are is 10 minutes left in this episode. Right? Right? Scylla said at the start, our last final one. Oh, well, never mind. She is not talking about it. She knows. The reason why I'm saying that is because I don't think it's like... No, the Gordon's planned to come back. Everybody's planned for him to come back. But between this series and the next one, there's a whole year between them. He's went like that, actually. I can't come back. Or they've went like that, listen, we're going to just leave it. We've had a meeting, we're going to freshen things up. She seems to know. I just get that feeling that, oh, well, never mind. You know, like that. Would you say that if it's just like, let's find out. This is it. Oscillating thinks of the bits. I'll get myself something nice, you better fucking believe it. Chrysanthemum, Steg Crawler, thanks to subs.
Two brothers and a sister she didn't know she had. There's more, but I haven't time to tell you, I'm afraid, because that's the end of Searchline for this series. If you can help with any of tonight's earlier stories, please ring on 071 222 8070. Our researchers will be here until 10 o'clock tonight, or you can write to us at this address. Surprise, surprise, LWT, South Bank TV Centre, London, SE99 6YW. And that's it. Safe to say thank you to all of you who've rung in to help with Searchline, and indeed to our magnificent research team who worked so hard behind the scenes. But now it's goodbye to you, and goodbye to you, Scylla.
Oh, it's sad, Gordon. And don't forget, magic yourself back to us next series.
If there's a genie around, it would be my first wish.
See you then.
Look forward to it.
Are we being lied to? Are we being lied to? I just get the feeling they know. Like hope. Gain us hope. Like you've not just wasted your time.
Well, now it's time for a touch of the Puccini, so settle down and listen to the golden voice of Don Philpotts as he sings for us a shortened version of Nessun Dorma.
By the way, now I've not got time to watch like a whole first of the next series, but we will be fucking watching some of it in this fucking stream because I want to be able to rest tonight without getting a sense of what the fuck's going on. Let's do this cunt. Go get your fucking shine box. Right, we get the idea, yeah. Get Bob coming out all dressed up like, oh, it's got to be like Eric Morecambe or something, bumping into things. Well done, mate. Did it. Oh, wait. Well done. Well done. Oh. Well done, mate. Now go home and get your fucking shine box. Right.
I have to say, I mean, really, you were only eating pizzas half an hour ago. That was absolutely fabulous, wasn't he, ladies and gentlemen?
Death. See that? Tried to strangle him. That she must have done it to Gordon all the time. Like that. Doing that. That's why he's kind of instinctively going like that. Can I get him? David Nibby. Jay Berry thinks subs and bits. I like you, kid. You got balls. This is it. This is the final one here.
Well, now, sitting somewhere in our audience are twin sisters. Yes, surprise, surprise. It's you, Margaret Cooper, and
wait a minute.
Sweethearts. Come on, sweethearts. Come and join me on the sofa. Have I got a surprise?
Wait a fucking second. I've seen this, if I know.
It's for you.
Have I? No, because I didn't watch the it. Did it just look like somebody? Maybe it looked like somebody else. No.
Hello, Margaret.
I don't think I've ever, like with the ones I've watched before, knowing this whole kind of summer cellar, but I don't think I've ever went like that. Let's just go to the end of this one.
Sweetheart, have a sit down there. Now, it's Anna, but you like to be called Anna, I believe. Is that right? Anna, hi, Anna. Sit down to your twin sister there. Oh, hey, you do look alike. And you owe all this.
Fuck me, they look so fucking familiar. Like, I've really...
Business here to your husband, Margaret, your husband, Ray. Yes, he's here. He wrote and told me all about you, and it's a very heartwarming. It broke my heart when I read it.
She's a fucking idol. What was that? I just done... mute, right.
He wrote and told me all about you, and it's a very...
Maybe she's a fucking double. Or somebody else.
Heartwarming. It broke my heart when I read it, actually, the
Right,
letter. Because when you were just a few weeks old, your parents had to make a very, very difficult decision. Because of dire circumstances that they were in, they had to put you up for adoption. But one thing that your mum did stipulate is that, well, you know, you had to be adopted together. She wouldn't allow them to split you up. And indeed, you were adopted by a very loving family, who, when you were old enough to understand, they did tell you were adopted. Is that right? Mm. And that prompted you both. You thought, well, I want to find me mum and dad, so you got your birth certificates, and you found out exactly who your mum and dad were. Now, what are the names?
Lorna and Henry. James Walbridge.
Lorna and Henry?
James Walbridge.
James Walbridge. Now, Walbridge is a Guernsey name, isn't it?
Mm.
And what did you do then, Margaret?
You phoned up all the Walbridges in Guernsey.
You've literally got the phone book in Guernsey and you phoned up all the Walbridges.
All the Walbridges you could find. And then actually a friend helped me called Tina, and she did the speaking, and she spoke to, I think it was my Auntie Jackie, who was my dad's sister.
Yes, the Auntie Jackie, and she revealed an awful lot to you, didn't she?
Yeah.
She said that, well, you were quite disappointed because your parents had emigrated to Australia.
Ah, God. Oh, well. That's that then. That's that then. That's fucking miles away. Not going to see them again. That's a shame. It'd be good if on Surprise, Surprise, I mean, this is 8 series in. They should really be doing this by now. If they could like see somebody who's in Australia, fly them here. I know it's fucking miles away. I know it's a lot of money. Fly them here. And surprise them by bringing them on. They should start doing that. Problem is, if you keep doing that though, anytime Australia gets mentioned, everybody's going to know, all right, so they're back there, are they?
But the good news was that you did find out that you had a sister, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cherie. And then later on you found out, sadly, that your dad had died in 1978. But that didn't stop you. You got in touch with you.
The dad's always a prick anyway, so it doesn't really matter. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. It's just the dad. The dads are like the backup.
Your mum, and she was absolutely thrilled to bits. I mean, she was wishing that you would get in touch because, as you know, when you put children up for adoption, they can't find you. And she was so thrilled that you found her, and you've written to her over the years, and you've even spoken to her on the phone.
Sick to fucking death, and they better change this for the next series. Spoken a phone and everything. Probably every night. They need to take this out. I said it the last time. They need to just go like that. See if you've spoken with them. We're not interested. Your letter's gone in the fucking bin. And don't put a big sob story in the letter. Like I know you don't. Just stick in the bin. But just hear me out. Bin. You've no managed to. Well, we've managed to find them. Would you want that? We've managed to track them down. Oh no. Like that, not just like, you know how you're spoken to them in fucking probably 40s in the post letters, and there's a 40 thingy, there's a 40 thingy, there's a 40, here's a 40. Chatting away. You weren't just like, never even knew that they were alive. Bang there, the other back there.
But you've never ever met. But I know it's very important. Ray told me it was very important to you now because she has health problems with her eyesight. Yes.
She can't even write back now because
Can't
she can't see.
Well, she doesn't have to write back, girls, because we've flown her all the way over from Australia to be with you tonight. And you're going to meet girls because we've flown her all the way over from Australia to be with you tonight.
Hello? I know it's all kind of sad and things like that. I get it. But we're flown them here. Hello? Nothing. Just you see this audience? Nothing. No, we're just. It's a lot. We thought this is what you do in the programme. It's probably going to happen. It's just. We just feel so much ripped out, and their dad dying. If we'd found it earlier, then we would have met him as well, and the more eyesight, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Right, I know, but we fucking we've just left her back there. We've flown her out. She's fucking alive. She's alive. Hey! You know what? Just bring her out. Unbelievable. Can you believe this, audience? Can you believe it? One of you could have been here instead of them. They're ungrateful, aren't they, everyone? Yes. No, we're not. It's a lot. It's if you understood what we've been through and what we're feeling, you would know. You would be like this. But why? What? So everyone else who's been on it, who's been like in tears and smiling and all that, they're what? They don't feel any sadness. They've not been through it. They're really insulting, aren't they? Oh, they don't like you. Oh, they don't like you. I don't think you're going to get out here alive. I'd advised you ask your mum to sneak you somehow back on that plane in the cargo bit or something. Because you're finished in this country. You're done. You're done. It's over, baby.
And you're going to meet your sister for the first time. Here she is, your mother, Lorna.
Yeah, it's just a lot to take in. No, I'm just not that bothered. You see, what happened was, we spoke, see, by the time we wrote the letter to you, to surprise, about a year ago. And that's happened, by the way. There have been people who have said, we wrote in like 3 years ago. It's like fucking years. That's actually happened. It's been mentioned on the programme before. We wrote in like 2 years ago. Since then, we've actually had a bit of a falling out. I got a drink in me one night and I went like that. Did you really have to put us up for adoption? I mean, surely there must have been some way. And she said, you weren't there, you don't know what it was like. I have bet myself up at it for years, but it was the best thing for you. That's what we wanted. The best for you girls. The best for you. And it just would have been terrible. And then an argument happened. We sort of fell out. We spoke to each other again, but it just wasn't the same. There was it was all kind of polite. Like, yeah, we're doing well. What about you? Yeah, we're doing well. All good. Well, glad you're doing well. And you're doing well. Yeah, we're doing well. Or it just, there was a politeness that wasn't there before. Nobody was laughing. So it just reminded me of how things used to be. It used to be good and everything's fucked. And then you got in touch and said, we found, we're going to fly your Moyle. Thanks to the story, but maybe going to get her aired, or I don't know. No, you didn't say that, but somebody said, they're going to probably fly your Moyle. That's usually what happens. And I was just thinking, oh no. 2 years ago, definitely, but no. But that's why I'm like this. If you want, aye. Is she here? We're going to bring her out, aye, if you want.
Australia to be with you tonight, and you're going to meet your sister for the first time. Here
Right.
she is, your mother.
More comes out. Doesn't even stand up like that. Right? Yeah. Right. Aye, doing well. Yep, you? Uh-huh.
Lorna, and you're Cherie. Come in, Lorna, and Cherie, look, and don't you look like...
The double! Sister's the double! I've hated you for the longest time, Mum! Get ready for the truth. Funnycom, Bed, thanks to subs. Thanks to Joy, you're very welcome. Get ready for the truth about our experience as people.
The more the world is changing, the more it stays the same. Life is full of small surprises. It's a never-ending game. If nothing is impossible, will you believe your eyes? If the unexpected brings a smile, that's the big surprise.
Notice how you're used to this song now. It's changed the style.
The unexpected hits you between.
Notice how you're used to it now.
The unpredictable, that's the surprise you see. Surprise, surprise.
Miming now. Oh, she miming now, aye.
Well, everyone, we've come to the end of another show, and indeed, the end of the series. We hope you've enjoyed.
By the way, Gordon won't be back.
Making them.
That's not very nice of him, isn't it? No. Bye. Ta-ra.
Shows, especially Gordon Burns, and of course, the lovely Bob Cowley.
Ah, lovely.
Thanks for watching. Good night. God bless. Ta-ra then. Ta-ra.
God bless you. Oh, hold. Australian Airlines. Now, everybody. Let's fucking whiz right into it. Austrian? What? Did I say Austrian? Or did it? Oh dear. Was there no maybe at some point? Maybe. I mean, there's no such thing as Australian Airlines. Could it actually have been Austrian Airlines? Everybody. Now, surprise, series fucking 9. Right, we've got some sorting out today here. Give us a second. I'm going to drag that across there. No. How'd I get the whole series? Is there a whole series? Please tell me there is. There it is there, right? Give me that. That's the one, right? Drag that across there. Delete that. Right, now, somebody told me that there's a extension where I can change the aspect ratio. That's right, 92, April 92. Let me just pop open iHughes. How many left? About 60. Either 60 bits. A big fat honking jobby between the eyes. Nice one. Daryl thinks a sub. So I'm like, welcome in. Look at this, look. Look at this now, this fucking 2D shite moving about like PowerPoint. This is like shadows and things like that, look. Right. Now somebody said in my Discord, let's see what happens if I search for the word aspect on my Discord. You mentioned, right, ultra widify, so somebody mentioned that in the chat as well, right? So if I go here, manage extensions, ultra widify, is that how you spell it? This here, 4 out of 5, 5,500, right? Okay. Not actively monitored for security by Mozilla. Make sure you trust it before installing. How would I know how to trust that? What are we on about? I've got a feeling this access your data for all websites. Yes, please. Right. So what then? Do that. Can always read. All right, here we go. There's a pop up you can't see right now. Let's see. fit width, fit height, stretching, 4x3 stretch, and borders. Right, give us a second. Many things need to get done here. Give us a second. Right. Click on the extension, ultra widify. Site settings. Enable for YouTube. Enable. Yeah. Video settings. You can't see this right now, right? But cropping mode, stretching mode. Normal, basic. What was that? I can see it change, look. You can't see it. It looks like I'm clicking on these fucking thumbnails. Hybrid. Thin borders, 4x3. You fucking dancer. You fucking dancer. Oh! New song! Right, listen. It starts a bit late, so we're going to listen to the theme tune, the new theme tune, in like the second episode, then jump back to the first. That's it. This is fucking perfect. Daryl, thanks for sub. Draxium, thanks for converting your Prime sub to a tiered 1. Do that. Is there a shortcut or something? It said something to be a shortcut. Did it? You can add or change aspect ratio to the settings page. Add shortcuts. Right. That. Fuck me. Right. Good. Right. Play it already. Shut up. Was they playing it fucking 4x3 and I was getting it perfect? Oh. That's enough. Right, this is episode 1. So I go back up to that extension, I click on that, and then I click on that, and then that. There we fucking go. Yeah. Reaching out, holding hands. It's different because, see, at the end she goes, reaching out, holding hands. Well, that's just fucking right in there. I've got a feeling in the later series they didn't start with the singing. She's just went like, reaching out, holding hands. It's not going up to it. It's no. Titles, man. 3 dimensions. Excitement. That's new. This is new. They got orchestra. Got a fucking band. Now the sound quality's a bit fucking wobbly, but Fucking actual fuck me. Wooden, this is big time. They feel like you're fucking gone somewhere. We're fucking getting somewhere. We're going somewhere with this. We're moving forward. Maybe we should cut back. No. Appearances. Spend more. See Gordon out. Fucking orchestra in the background. What's the they cost? Rather than just playing, you know, a kind of wee tape thing, an actual. Fuck me, it's like a concert. Is she my age yet? Hold on. April 92, possibly filmed in January. Cilla Black. Born 1943. Still younger than me. So she hasn't even yet March did it say? March, it possibly filmed. It's filmed on a weekly basis, isn't it? Nah, but they might have done that. It's not like live. It's not like. What? It must be. It must be filmed on a weekly basis. For the Gordon bits. For before. If any of that's real. You know the people who phoned in last week? You know that you were asking for people to phone in last week? Well, thing you phoned in, and that person last week, we found them. So it must be weekly. They can't just like film 10 of them in a row. Because the people phoning in, you know, they won't work. Obviously the outdoor bits, they've kind of done that fucking ages ago. So she has just recently turned 49. And I'm just about to turn 50. Annex, thanks to the sub. So everybody, we're only going to get about 20 minutes of this, right? But I need to see what's what. With Searchline. And I do prefer a wee bit of neon, by the way. This looks like the behind a kind of facade thing for a stage show. You know, these are the bits of wood, and at the other side it's like a big map or something like that.
Hello and welcome to a brand new series of Surprise. Now we've got a lot of new things for you this year. A new song. Did you like it?
Yes.
I liked it too. And a new set, isn't it posh? And we've got a new audience, as you can tell. Oh, please, cameras, please. Can you turn the cameras round? I want to have a look at the audience out there. Everybody knows. And look at all those smiling faces. The fellas look lovely, and the girls, oh, girls. Well, you've done me proud. A lot of you out there, you've been the hairdressers, haven't you? And I won't do the gag, it was short. No, I won't do that. I love having me hair done, don't you, girls?
Yes.
Yes, it's something men can't understand, though, can they? No, they think it's a waste of time and money. And there's one man in particular sitting not a million miles from where I'm standing.
That's right. Us lads think that we didn't go to the hairdressers. That's a waste of time. What's that all about? That's mental. Catton and Doctor, thanks to subs. Let me hope you're having an absolutely fantastic afternoon. Are you happy with your decision to get back onto X? Not sure Threads has been a good replacement, but Blue Sky is looking good. I'll check out Blue Sky. I did go on it, and it looks really, really good and very popular. And looks good. I'm looking to get into that. Catton, thanks for sub. allocate to the Dreamies Fund, not the Curry Fund. I'll put that in there, absolutely. Blue Sky. It's all shite, everything. Everything.
Who never stops complaining to his girlfriend when she gets back from the hairdresser's? Well, it's either too long or too short. Yes, surprise, surprise. It's you, Norman Carter. Yes, Norman, get down here. I want to have words with you. Come here.
So, tell us, your hair's always too long or too short?
Stand over on this side, where they can see
Who's this
all.
fucking hooligan, thug, twat,
Oh,
yob, aye. We're looking for the following man who was involved in the, chucking the furniture about outside of Weatherspoons. Soccer hooligan.
Norman.
He's a fucking double act cunt, that actor. What's his name? Can't remember.
What's all about this herd?
What was he in? Wasn't it ID? It was, I can't remember. Not English.
Dressing bit. I mean, you're complaining about your girlfriend, Debbie. Because it was Debbie who wrote to me. She was in a dilemma. She said, Sil, sort him out. Because every time I come back from the hairdressers, you say, it's like, oh, I don't like that. I could do a better job myself. Is that right?
I don't know about doing a better job myself, but I do say that, yeah.
You do. Now, where is Debbie? She's sitting next to you over there. And there she is. Stand up, Debbie. Let's have a look at her. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Do you think you... can do a better job than Debbie's hairdresser? Well, we're going to see if you're as big as your mouth is. Yes, you're going to do a bit of hairdressing for us tonight on Surprise, Surprise. And to help you, we have got the best teacher in Britain. He's one of our leading hairstylists. To give you a few tips, here we have Andrew Collins. Come in, Andrew.
Let's see if I recognise this cunt. Is this like pre-Nicky Clark?
Yes. Oh, Andrew, you've just seen a...
Does he look familiar? I'm not even fucking sure. So, to help the girlfriend or wife get her own back, she's going to get her fucking haircut by him. Taught by him. He is going to teach him, and she's got to like go under the fucking scissors.
Big man
Brilliant.
crumble.
So you want to be a hairdresser?
So it seems. Well, here is your chance. And Andrew's our man, because Andrew, you're going to put him through his paces, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, it normally takes about 2 years, but what, we got 45 minutes?
Well, no, we haven't even got that. I would say about 10 or 12 minutes, actually, before he's on again.
We might sort of miss sort of sweeping the floor and all that sort of stuff. We'll get straight into the cutting.
Great, because surprise, surprise, you're going to cut somebody's hair tonight.
Somebody's, right.
But don't worry, because you're in the very capable hands of Andrew. And Andrew, will you take him off?
I certainly will.
Yes. Well, we'll see you later, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew and Norman, the actor.
There you go. There you go. Oh, look, hey, look, I like this big fucking screen. Look at the big screen. And that'll be like a kind of projector type, by the way. That wouldn't be an actual telly. That'll be one of the kind of big projector ones. None of that, that stupid wee fucking screen, that wee telly she's got right next to her. None of that. Now we've got this. Only a year on. And we've got this now. Sharpman, thanks for sub. Sitting on the couch watching Salah. Fucking what a Monday. Hilarious since the bits. Did you ever consider writing a more piss-takey tone? Well, it's sort of kind of a bit piss-takey. I just thought I'd put everything in, a lot of things in the book that I think and feel.
Now, 1992 is Olympic year, and as you probably know, the Summer Olympics will take place in Barcelona. So to get you in the mood, we've decided...
Is that when that Barcelona song was?
Surprise Olympics. Each week,
Freddie Mercury.
we'll be visiting a different part of the country to see two schools compete for a chance to get in our grand final. In each team, there are 12 children aged between 11 and 14.
What the fucking competitions between schools? This is fucking surprise. What's that got to do with anything? It's general fucking Blue Peter stuff.
And they'll be taking part in a variety of sports. And keeping all those teams in order will be a tough job. But that should be no problem for the new member of Surprise Surprise. Here she is. She's the former Olympic...
Tessa Sanderson. Oh, they're just trying to find a fucking job for her. What? So, it's out with fucking Gordon. Are they going to mention Gordon isn't here, or are they just going to go like that? Just no... What happened to Searchline?
Gold medalist, it's Tessa Sanderson. Yes! Hello, Tessa.
Hello, Scylla.
And a very big welcome to the Surprise Surprise team.
Thank you very much.
Well, tell us, whereabouts are you?
Well, I'm at the Leatherhead Leisure Centre, and with me tonight are the boys and girls from the Howard of Effingham School. And on my right, the Abbeyland School.
Where is the fucking surprise?
Oh, yes, Tessa, well, we can all hear the kids out there. And what sports will they be doing tonight, love?
Oh, huge variety, Scylla. There's tug-of-war, football, roller hockey, short tennis, volleyball, and our very own special surprise obstacle course.
Gosh, you know, I'm out of breath just at the thought
All right,
of it.
no natural.
Now, I know you've got a surprise guest for the kids. Who is it?
Yes, indeed, I have. Boys and girls, let's give a big welcome to our very special guest and our referee for tonight, European gold medalist,
Just started,
John
though.
Regis.
Just started, though. Give her time to settle in, for God's sake.
Hi, John.
Oh, hi, Scylla.
Welcome to Surprise Surprise. Now, John, you...
How is that funny? Why are they fucking... Oh, hi, sir. Why are they laughing? Unregistered splotch. Sharkman thinks the subs. Thanks again.
must be training hard for
Thomas,
Barcelona.
sober.
Now, tell a thicko like me, which events will you be competing in?
The 200 metres, the 4x100 metres, and the 4x400 metres.
Oh, terrific. Well, we'll all be keeping our fingers crossed for you, John. And now, Tessa, you've got a busy night ahead of you.
I have.
You certainly have. Well, I think you better get started.
Surprise,
And we'll be
surprise.
back later to see how you're getting on. And I must say this, may the best school win.
Surprise, surprise. The programme's called Surprise, Surprise. What the fuck is going on? Tessa seems very good. This is her first... She's not a presenter. She's a gold medalist athlete. Right? It's her first go at it. I can imagine... What's his name? Gary Lineker, let's say. I can imagine first time he picked up the mic and started maybe commentating and all that, having been just a footballer before. He was a bit like that. Now he's presenting and all that. It's, for fuck's sake, she's just started. There you go. He's still shite, says Played Dank Souls.
Well, it's time now to catch up with our Bob Cowgies. And Bob took a ferry across to the Isle of Wight the other day to surprise a very special lady.
Where the fuck is Gordon? Come on, everybody. Where the fuck is Gordon?
She's a senior nurse at St. Mary's Hospital in Newport. And that's where our Bob went to speak to Sandra.
So, Sandra, tell us, why does Pam deserve this special surprise?
Well, Pam's been fundraising for charities such as the Guide Dogs for the Blind, the Samaritans, and the Isle of Wight Diabetic Fund
for more than 4 years. She has rather an adventurous streak, and these fundraising events have included things such as parachute jumping and scuba diving.
That is adventurous.
It is.
Bit scripted or as such as, Paul.
Considering that she has been blind for 10 years as a result of diabetes.
So we're talking about a very brave lady who's achieved a lot.
What's the heart, Bob?
She has another ambition.
Indeed she has. She wants to go down a bobsleigh run.
Okay, well...
Where's the?
I know Pam.
Where's the?
I'm here.
Where's the fucking heart, Bob?
Hospital.
Where's the?
Different, and so does everybody else now. So if you go and join her, and I'll meet you shortly.
Thank you, Bob.
Welcome.
Well, Pam should be inside now with
What
Sandra.
are you fucking wearing? What is this? It's like somebody's taking the quilt into the living room to just sort of like lie on the fucking couch, wear their quilt, and then they've got to go and answer the door, and they've not got any clothes on except the quilt, so they go and answer the door with the fucking quilt on.
So we'll go and do the deed, shall we?
God, I hear you.
Hello, how are we all? Surprise, surprise. It's Bob Carroll G's here. Can I just sit next to you, Chuck, if you don't mind? Because actually...
Sit next?
You
Well,
must be Pam, are you? Pam Bateman?
Yes.
Hello, Pam. It's Bob Carroll G's from
Hello.
Surprise, Surprise. Now then, you, I know, thought I was coming here to visit a ward on the hospital. I've actually come to visit you, Pam.
Oh, no.
Well, Sandra had a little bit to do with it, because Scylla and I have found out that you have a very dark secret. In fact, you would love nothing better than to come down an ice run on a bobsleigh.
You thought you got away with it, didn't you? And, so we have dug up the we're going to go to a certain patio, and we're going to put the digger there, and we're going to dig up the old patio in the house that used to live.
So have you got any woolies? We need some woolies. And have you got any thermals?
I'm telling you.
So will I see what we find there?
You come with me? Yeah. Take my arm. What's the dog's name?
Patsy.
Patsy, lovely. I'll come round this side, Pam.
Where are we going?
Switzerland. Come on.
Enjoying the music, everybody?
I'm going to introduce the team that's going to take down. They're part of the British bobsleigh team, captained by Colin Snowball. This is Colin.
Hello, Colin.
Very appropriate name you've got there, Colin. Tell me, how fast will we be going down the run? Very bobsleigh team, captained by Colin Snowball. This is Colin.
You're joking. You're joking, of course, yes. Colin Snowball.
Hello, Colin.
Very appropriate name you've got there, Colin.
What do you mean very appropriate name? A joke name, surely. A nickname, surely.
Tell me, how fast will we be going down the run?
We should be reaching speeds of about 75 miles an hour at the bottom of the track.
75, how's that sound?
Great.
We've got fucking things to go on with, folks.
What's that pound shillings about?
I've only got 7 minutes.
Change first, Pam, so we'll get to the bob. It's the technical term. This is it then, Pam. You're comfy.
Yes, thank you, Bob.
Remember, it's 18 corners, 4 Gs, about 1.5 miles, in just over a minute. Got to see at the bottom.
Right, Bob.
All right, yeah, you're off. 3, 2, 1, go! Just over a minute. Hang on, Pam.
Oh, the wind's rushing past me.
There's a normal speed. We're skipping. I'm speeding. Right, bobsleigh, fast. Good stuff. It's speed it, man. Woo! Heart's not in it. Heart's absolutely in it, but I've got 5 minutes.
How was it?
I know.
Fantastic.
Do you think I'm just going to watch somebody go like that? Bobsleigh, run a corner, run a corner, run a corner, run a corner, run a corner.
It's lovely. There you go. Oh, well, my word, that was a bit special, wasn't it?
It was fantastic. It
Now-
really was.
Well, there's Colonel Duncan Jones here who's got a little extra special surprise for you.
Right.
Duncan, coming in.
Right, Pamela, what I've got here
a gold medal on a ribbon for you on behalf of the British Army bobsleigh team for being one amazing bobslayer. And I'm now going to put it round your neck. And you deserve every bit of that. So congratulations.
Maybe by the next day or the day after, she'll go like, what was that anyway, the gold medal? What was that? I was grating my eyes out, and I was like, just fucking a gold medal could have got in a fucking shop round the corner. Oh God, I feel like such an idiot. What are you talking about? No, it's just a wee sort of nice wee thing. I feel daft. Quiet Dog thinks the £3. I can't do this anymore, I'm so tired. Timmy thinks the sub. Colin Snowball was a fucking para. Obsessed with the war this show is. Really? You actually know the cunt? You joking? Cotton thinks the sub. When we've watched every episode and this is all over, what will be left? We won't be left, don't worry about it. Will we simply begin again? We'll be fucked.
Wasn't that lovely? Yes. Well, we'll be seeing our Bob later on when he goes out and about with Searchline.
Oh.
But right now it's time...
What? Bob has absorbed Gordon's job. No mention of fucking Gordon, Silla.
Surprise someone in our audience. Now, at some time in our lives, we've all been part of a group of one kind or another, whether it be a class at school, a social club, one of the armed services, or even just good neighbours. But eventually the group splits up and people go their different ways. Some lose touch and never even see each other again.
Oh,
well, we had a letter from a group of people who have been trying hard to find a friend they haven't seen for over 30 years. Well, a couple of days ago, our mystery group got together to talk over old times, and in particular, that missing friend. So pay attention, everybody here in our audience tonight, because that missing friend could very well be you.
Have a think, Don. Well, I remember he was always rather careful with his cigarettes. The only bloke that we knew that could peel a large in his pocket.
Clever.
Dave went down to Southend, a day trip it was.
Yeah.
We made a record down there, do you remember that? What was it called?
Who's Sorry Now?
Who's Sorry Now, that's it.
That's right. What happened to it? What's happened to the record?
I don't know. It was a long time ago now.
That's about 33 years, isn't it?
33 years ago.
God, yeah.
Yeah, we've never seen that to this day.
No.
It was awful.
Yeah.
Remember the White Sox? Always wore white socks, didn't
Wasn't he sort of the forerunner to Adam Faith?
Not a clue, no. It's the opposite of me. By the time they showed him, he's already fucking clicked.
Faith.
I think.
That's right, yes.
Yeah.
Role model. Do you remember in 1956? It was you, I and a friend went to Wembley to see Great Britain
He's
and
already clicked.
Bulgaria.
By the time they showed him on the screen, he's already fucking clicked.
We were walking.
They left it too fucking late.
That's right, yeah. We got stopped by a street photographer.
Yeah. I wonder if he remembers.
I wonder if he would.
Oh, yes. Surprise, surprise. It's you, Jim Beer. As if you didn't know.
Hey, well.
Come down and join me, love. I'll tell you all about it.
I'm going to have to stop it there, everybody. I need to leave right now. We're going to have to come back tomorrow and see what happens. When he meets his old pals, he'll sit there and they'll go, so you recognise them? Tell us a wee bit more. We used to meet up. Well, I know that you had a bit of trouble finding them all. Did we have trouble finding them, I wonder? Well, as you saw in the video, no. But maybe since making that video, we've lost touch with them again. We're like, where did they go? Did nobody write it down? Did nobody write it down? We'll put you out of your misery. They're here. Oh, haha. I want to see Bob explain taking Gordon's job. I bet the puzzle there, I bet it went like that. Wait. How are we going to say this? How are we going to say it? Just don't mention it. Just the Searchline. Honestly, see me in and Lynn, it's like that. In the past, there's been things like, well, how am I going to say? How am I going to tell them? How am I going to say on the phone? I mean, how am I going to stick it in the email that, that, how am I going to explain to folk on Twitter? I mean, when I do that thing on Twitch, I mean, how am I going to put them in, just, nobody cares. Don't mention it. Well, I've got to explain, suddenly there's this, then there's no that. Or I said I, and I'm saying no, I've got to, you got to explain. Nobody cares. Just. Somebody must have said that to Scylla in the team. How are we going to explain it? How are we going to say that Gordon's like that, right, we'll see you next series? And, well, if he's got a magic genie, whatever the fuck it is, and then he's not here, just go like that. Just don't mention it. Just go like that. Searchline, Bob's doing Searchline. That's it. Just don't talk about it. We're going to get the audience shout and go like, where's Gordon? We'll just edit it out. People talk about it, and they can talk about it privately. Remember, there's no such thing as social media yet. It's not even internet yet. World Wide Web, at least. Med and Scotty, thanks to subs. They royally fucked him over. Everybody, thank you very much for the subs, the resubs, the bits, the tips. Thanks for watching. Mods, thank you very much for the modding. We're going to pick that back up tomorrow. And then, once that episode is watched, I'll find a wee game to play, right? Once that game gets binned, we then go to the next episode. I'll see what I can play. No games. We'll just have a wee game just to remind ourselves that that's not what we want to do, and then we'll go back to surprise. Right, I'll find something for us. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll find out what happens when he gets to the bottom of the stairs and sees his old pals and all the rest of it to talk about good to see you again. Do you know what? I might be tempted to watch it off stream just to find it. Maybe no. Bye for now. What was that again? Surprise. Series 9, Episode 1. Good friends meeting up.